gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day Chukwu Abịama benigwe, whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace. Under our command, O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. Ahadin sosine bigebi rone bigebi. He said, my name is Namdekano.
I am a Bukachana, no Bossatabo, Bossiburaka, Unzuaka, Kaimapuro, and as an I logic, I not a weapon of Bossatabo, Bossiburaka. When I said Chukwu Kikabia Mokikelo, Basilini, one to an Yaji Penaka, Bojin, Gogi Koroja, West Side, whatever Bukunaka Mess. When I said I want to Gena Walibon, Gena Walaji, Gena Walibon, Gena Walolu, Wakela in a Wakela, no, the Wakela for Wakela, and quoted under the dozen song will of our challenge. Enu uraji anawaraji mbu uraji agede uraji ndi chanandozo ndi kurezo kukanka ndi ngiro go Biafra 1967 stroke 1970. Our fathers, our mothers, our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our nephews, our friends. Ndi ngiro go Biafra 1967 so ngono bia uraji anogbo kai weta ya ni be kono bia uraji no gbota kai weta kwa ni be kono babara yo si ala na bende mmo kai babara no si ala na bende mmade ndi na Chukwu ngena na ngene ye Nigeria no zi. When I say any Uraji and Auraji, Mbuna get a dish and Andozo, Kono Uraji, Yakunazu kind of Kunoji, no, but the table was a break. A Karian, a cook, Yabunduina, Kenduino, and Duina, Funduina, and War. A Kekatrai Yoma, go to try Yoma, for try Yoma. Kako try Yoma, Hanan is none, Candy Bojami and Anibo, Chukwu Kabam and go with Malaya. Whereas in Yana Kuna, Kana Kuno, the Yana Kuno, the Kana Kuna, for Yana Kuna, for Kana Kuna, for Kana Kuna, for Kana Kuna, to Kana Kuna, to Kana Kuna here. Kind of Kuna, kind of Kuna, as a boy, and a book of Biafra, kind of Kuna, kind of Kuna. When I should go Kabama, the Kuyan drive Mas and Nancano. The Biana, the Biano, the Biana, for the Biana, for the Biano, to the Biana, the Biana, so Biana Matia, Naki, you and the Naka, borders of my belly as a Bushita Cocos, a Buchitomoya. I love when another Arab Biano Raya, no Bosan Kata, Tassi Bacogasiwadi. Now, great school Kabiama, when I not Bisiana. And yeah, when in do Umuna Momo Biafra, I take a trana Yama, go to World Trana Yama, Kafa for Trana Yama, can do I in a care, do I know the do I know for, do I know for I went up to Chukwu Kikabia, Kikelo, but similarly, one note to a young Lango, Koraka, one area to Wabakura Zurika. Only can another Nabakaya, Adonai, ancient of days. Elohim of our forefathers, Elohim of our ancestors. El Shaddai, Hashem, Most High God, Chukwu Kikabia. We committed our leader, Noboseta, Bobosibreke, I Nasan Noboseta, Bobosibreke. Nisioyen do I ever maze, Nandi, Okukano. The Yeshua of our time, the Iroko tree of our time, or Hamadike one, Ononekuri Bonina, Ononekuru Biafranina. When I said no Bosata, Bobosibreke, Nanabani, Ndianake, Ndianorie, Ndianafo, Ndiananqua, Ndiano Toto, Ndiana here, Ndiana Yasun, Gena Chukungana, Gena Najera Lozi, Gena Nagelozi. When I said Pachukwabia, Madodo, Nakawana, you okay? Buka, our Prime Minister. Biafra government in exile, autopilot, Mazi Simon A.M. When I say Chukwu Kikabia, Manobaseta, Bokoro Bosibreke, Nani Bonine, Mweke Gibi here, Yamasini Hegeriaka, Mwore Ngibu Mili, Ndumili, Nduazo, Ndiagabundumili, Ijiagabijamili. Mwafo Ngivana, and I Chekotia Neke, Chekotia Noria, Chekotia Nafo, Chekotia Nanqua. Mwa gwangi bi kuku ni yama sini kuku gari aka na ndia gade na eke na ndia gade no ri na ndia gade na afọ na ndia gade na nkwo ejana ga-abụrụ isi ije wee na-asịkwa Chukwu okike abịa ma okike kele ụwa na ọ ga-adị ka echi na echi adị agwụ agwụ na osisi pụtara ife dị gbogbo na ojiregbu agha Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ojiregbu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ojiregbu Simon Ekpam ga-egbu onwe ya ọ ga-etinye isi ya ngị na Chukwu ngị na ngị na ihe na-ejere na ozi ngị na-agwụ nsị ọha mehie ngị na ndị mbụ ndị egede ndị ichie ndị ọzọ ndị kwuru eziokwu ka nka Chukwu debere ọkọrọfọ ọkọrọnkwa ha ụwa ma ha nwaweza ọnọ n'ihu ndị nkọ ha duru mgboke duru zom iwu duru obi nwụba anụ ụmụ dura n'isi eke otu a sikwu ya ka o gesi anụ ọkịja niile otu a sikwu ya ka o gesi wee dị n'aha Great Chukwu okike abịa ma onye anyị na-akpụ isi ala enye mgbe niile a na-agwọ ọnere nke emere ju oyi eme ọzọ isi emeghị ọṅara anụ n'ebe ya wee na-asịkwa Chukwu okike abịa n'isi ụmụ IPOB indigenous people of Biafra, the genuine ones indeed working as seriously to make sure that Biafra is restored in Biafra land. Eze Chukwu okike abịa also the principal officers of Biafra government in exile autopilot keke ketara na ihe ọma ka o rere tọrọ na ihe ọma ka fụfụtara na ihe ọma ka nkwụkwọtara na ihe ọma ndụ anyị na-eke ndụ anyị n'orie ndụ anyị na-afọ ndụ anyị na nkwọ ngị na Chukwu ngị na ngị na-enye Naịjirịa na ozi ngị na-enye Naịjirịa ụra asọ okike ozi Chukwu okike abịa ma okike gala ụwa gbasị bi n'igbe when I say the angel Chukwu okike abịa also guide us and protect us till Biafra is restored in Biafra land. Anywhere we are going Chukwu okike abịa n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke mmụọ eke ndị ibe ihe ọmasị na ihe bịa ga-eru anyị aka mmụọ orie gị bụ mmiri ihe ọmasị na mmiri ga-eru anyị aka mmụọ afọ gị bụ ana ihe ọmasị na ana ga-eru anyị aka mmụọ nkwọ gị bụ ikuku na ihe ọmasị na ikuku ga-eru anyị aka n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke gị na Chukwu gị na gị na-enye Naịjirịa na ozi gị na ihe na Naịjirịa ozi gị na-agwụ nsị ọha mee onye ọbụla mama aka nzu na aka nzu dị mma na we are whiter than snow na nzu enwe ntụpụ na Igbo na nzu bụ omenala Igbo niile na nzu bụ izizi a na-enye mmadụ na mmadụ bịa ebe mmadụ na ihe anyị na-ekwu okwu n'ụbọchị nke taa Chukwu okike abịa ma na-ekwu ya na-ekwu okwu bụ Biafra ka anyị na-ekwu okwu bụ nwoke ọ bụ nwaanyị ọ bụ ndị onye ọbụla wherever they are planning evil against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu okike abịa ma na House of Government House, House of Assembly, House of Senate, House of Rep, local government chairman, councilorship, community leaders, wherever they are planning evil against the children of the Most High, against Biafra restoration, against our leader, also against the Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile, our brother Maazị Simon Ekpam. When I say the Chukwu okike abịa ma okwu ọjọọ dị nke kwuru gọvanọ ahụ wekwa n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke n'oge chiri ha ozo kpasa ụkpasa na eke ozu akpọsa ụkpasa na orie ụkpasa ụkpasa na afọ ụkpasa ụkpasa na nkwọ n'ụbọchị ndụ ha niile oge chiri ha azụ ihe niile bụ ihe ụjọ ọjọọ kwuru n'isi anyị ọ bụ izinu na nke a gbara n'isi anyị when I say the Chukwu okike abịa ma any evil plans of enemy in our land, in our Biafra restoration, wherever they are in planning against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu okike abịa ma in this planet earth, in House of Government House, House of Representatives, House of Assembly, House of Senate, House of Rep, local government chairman, councilorship, community leaders, traditional leaders, wherever they are in their planet earth, in the four corners of this planet earth, in their marine kingdom, in their Owonu kingdom, in their AKACHUKWU kingdom, planning evil against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu okike abịa ma let their evil plan turn against their in eke ngị na Chukwu ngị na in orie ngị na Chukwu ngị na in afọ ngị na Chukwu ngị na n'ụtụtụ the evil plans of enemy will go back to them in the mighty name of Great Chukwu okike abịa ma a na-agwọ ọnele okike abịa ma n'aha Great Chukwu okike abịa ma wena sịkwa n'ụbọchị nke taa ka anyị na-ekwukwu okwu ya the land of the rising sun ga-enwe love and challenge anyanwụ ụtụtụ ka anyị na-akpọlite the land of the rising sun will love and challenge the land of the rising sun will love and challenge ha eze Chukwu okike abịa ma anyanwụ ụtụtụ nke na-awara Igbo nke na-awara ọrụ wakela anyị na-eke wakela anyị n'oge wakela anyị n'afọ wakela anyị na nkwọ wakela anyị n'ụtụtụ wakela anyị na-ehihie wakela anyị n'ahịa azụ anyị ga-abụ ka ihe na ya na-ekwu okwu ebe na anyị ga-adị ka echi na echi adị agwagwụ na osisi pụtara ife adịghị ekpe ụgbọdọ anyị pụta gị ife na ya pụtago na ya echigakwa azụ nakwu ya na-ekwu okwu abụ Biafra ekeketara anyị Biafra ka o rerotara anyị Biafra ka fụfụtara anyị Biafra ka nkwụkwọtara anyị Biafra nke na Chukwu nke na anyị sị na Biafra aka abịa na onye ga-atụ isi ya na eke onwe isi na eke tụ isi ya na orie onwe isi na orie tụ isi ya na afọ onwe isi na afọ tụ isi ya na nkwọ onwe isi na nkwọ Chukwu okike abịa ma okike ekele ụwa gbasị bi n'igwe nwanne otu onye aṅụlụ ndụ kwere mkpa mee ya ụgwọ narị atụ egwu agbakwuru ezu n'ike wee na-asị nekwa nwanne anyị nwoke a bụ Biafra United Channel Television n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke dubia na eke dubia na orie dubia na afọ dubia na nkwọ dubia na ụtụtụ dubia na ehihie dubia na anyasị ọpụpịa na mbatị adịghị n'aka ihe oriri ya ahụ dịghị n'aka Chukwu okike abịa ma bụrụ ụzọ ma bịarịa azụ kpuchite ya ka ọkụkọ si ekpuchite ụmụ ya arapụkwana ya na-erapụ bịa n'ụlọ anya n'aha Great Chukwu okike abịa wee na-asịkwa n'ụbọchị nke taa the land of the rising sun will love and cherish Chukwu okike abịa ma okike kele ụwa gbasị bi n'igwe anyanwụ ụtụtụ nke na-awara igbo nke na-awara olu wakela anyị na-eke wakela anyị n'ụlọ wakela anyị na afọ wakela anyị na nkwọ wakela anyị n'ụtụtụ wakela anyị n'ehihie wakela anyị n'anyasọ pụpụ anyị na mbata anyị the land of the rising sun we love and cherish. Anyanwụ ụtụtụ n'ụbọchị nke taa ka anyị na-ekwukwe n'isi ya kewakeria na ekewakeria n'ụlọ wakeria na afọ n'ekwu ụmụ IPOB n'isi ụmụ Biafra niile wakela anyị na-eke wakela anyị n'ụlọ wakela anyị na afọ wakela anyị na nkwọ wakela anyị n'ụtụtụ wakela anyị n'ehihie wakela anyị n'anyasọ pụpụ anyị na mbata anyị dị gị n'aka ya eri ya ya dị gị n'aka buru azụ ma kpere ya azụ Chukwu okike abịa ma n'isi nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Biafra United Channel. Otu anyị si wekwu ya n'isi ya ka ọ ga-esite n'isi ụmụ Biafra niile n'isi ụmụ IPOB niile n'isi indigenous people of Biafra niile n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị breke. Otu anyị si kwu ya ka ọ ga-esi wee dị n'aha Great Chukwu okike abịa ma onye anyị na-akpụ isi ala enye mgbe niile. A na-agwọ ọ na-ere nke e mere jụọ oyi emekwa ọzọ.
Maka na ọkwana ka mmadụ na fujikwe n'anya lekwa mmiri ruru eru ọ ga-esi maka si na ruo ọ ga-adị ka bayola before the end time sorry ndị Igbo tiri ilu si agwawa timati anọghị eburu isi ya na tesoro jiri ebe ego ha kwesịrị maka nụkpanụ boko ọkpa tichiri ya agbọghọ na-agba ọsọ ndị ha n'ihu ọ naghị ekwuchikwe n'aka nara a sị ma ọ bụrụ ọgụ n'ọmara ya bụrụ obi ya ruo na mụ gara akwa na nnahụ sọrọ ndị mba ọzọ ọ gbado maka ego money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right.
Money is not everything. Let's first fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our pride. Ebe kuedi okwose afọ ya bụ ebe kuedike ọkwa maka ihe ga-enyelu gị iji wee chi igbucha isi ndị si n'afọ bụ ụmụnne gị wee taa gị afa ndị ori na ndị ama. Money is not everything. You must understand this today. Let us continue, my wonderful people of Biafra and lovers of freedom. And of course, let me know if my voice is coming out loud and clear in the comment section. Let us continue.
Before the end time, sorry. Ndị Igbo tiri ilu si agwawa timati anọghị eburu isi ya na tesoro jiri ebe ego ha kwesịrị maka nụkpanụ boko ọkpa tichiri ya agbọghọ na-agba ọsọ ndị ha n'ihu ọ naghị ekwuchikwe n'aka nara a sị ma ọ bụrụ ọgụ n'ọmara ya bụrụ obi ya ruo na mụ gara akwa na nnahụ sọrọ ndị mba ọzọ ọgbado maka ego money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa mo gwara m si na Biafra gbara m ihe ọbụla na-eme n'elu ka m bụkwara ya n'elu maka na ojife nwata wenye aka ya akara obeghị ilo na-ese ya onye nwufe nwekwara n'ife ya nke a bụkwara ụgwọ. Biafra is my land. Biafra gwara home, and we must go back to our land. And get for Kwano Chukwu P6. Ogonye gawara mufero, ifa uke mere years ago, Ghana jumping mayor so, Bongo Roger Kahala. Mano yes na governor Ibu, Wesi not to one Nigeria. Yadi go solo Gausa, Kano Wezero Waniba. Makanobu Rogo Gausa, as a good governor is, not at the Panga was of woman.
All right, welcome, my wonderful people of Biafra. Welcome once again. Today's very live presentation. Today's date is, of course, 4th of August, 2025. Kindly let me know in the comment section if my voice is coming out clear, please, before we proceed. I welcome every one of you. The time right now is exactly 24 minutes past 9 p.m. in the land of Chukwu P6 in Biafra territory. We are live and direct, and I want to let us know that Chukwu P6 is bearing us witness because he is here with us. We have come to do the needful this very evening, and I can see your names in the comment section. I will try as much as I can to welcome each and every one of you. Alison Wachi Mereze, you are welcome. Victor Mbwemen Onyenkem, you are welcome. Chim Nora, you are welcome. Ezedike, you are welcome. Nick Ozamaka Nicholas Onyochie, you are welcome. You all are highly welcome. Iken Nozoro Ozoro, you are welcome. The War Room, you are welcome. Chiji, you are welcome. To next, Ogwejofo, of course. Onyenkem, you are welcome. Sonny, you are welcome. Sonny used to be very, hardcore. But if it's the same Sonny, the one that I know, sometime just few months ago, he started, following some Umuokoko who have sold the struggle. If it's that same Sonny, the one I know. But thank God you are back. Truth will always stand the test of time, no matter how long it takes. Ezioku Bundu, you are welcome. Okwi John, I can see you. Onyeze Clement, you are welcome. Star Chinedu, you are welcome. The War Room, you are welcome. The names are too many, so of course I will not be able to mention all of you one by one. But I can see names in the comment section. Obieze, you are welcome. Innocent in Najofo, I can see you. Emeka Nubu, you are welcome. You all are highly welcome to this very live presentation. Of course, we have to move with speed. Obum, you are welcome. Obum KK, you are welcome. Bright, I can see you. You are welcome. Carolina Mbeze, Shine, baby, you are highly welcome to this very live presentation. Please, if I do not mention your name, I want you to know that you are highly welcome to this very live presentation. Once you are here, endeavor to welcome others by making sure that you're hitting the like button to this very presentation. Now we have to move without further delay. We are live on just one platform, our sister channel, Biafra Unite TV, including some other genuine Biafrans who are live streaming this very broadcast immediately at the same time. So without further delay, let us jump into today's news. When you look at the live, the headline of this very live broadcast, I have said, enemies of Biafra have been disgraced, and the Igbo land, the land of our ancestors, the land that Chukwu P6 gave to his children, Igbo land is not and can never be for sale. That message is going to some greedy and evil men and women in Biafra land, especially the politicians who have taken it upon themselves because of their selfish interest, they have vowed to destroy Igbo land. They have vowed to destroy their own people. They have vowed to destroy their brethren. Because of their selfish interest, they want to show the Fulani that yes, they can do it. They can serve them. They can kill for them. They can do anything for them in as much as power is given to them. Today, they are using so many people who claim the freedom fighters to destroy the land of Biafra, especially those in the DOS cabals. So we'll be exposing them this evening, of course, letting our people know what is going on. This is going to be just like the party 2 of the previous broadcast that we had yesterday. So, because we didn't do a lot of, there are so many things we didn't do. And if care is not taken, because we came a little bit late, not a little bit late, we came late today or this evening. So we may not be able to finish it, and we will still continue with the same broadcast tomorrow, because my spirit will not be at peace until I finish this very topic, this very issue that is bedeviling the Igbo land today, especially in the Okigwe axis of Old Imo State, which is currently Okigwe State, Biafra land. So we are going to continue, and I still want to, of course, I stand on what the breaking news which I broke yesterday from our Prime Minister. That was never in any way a suggestion. It is never my own opinion. It is never from me. I still stand on that word from our Prime Minister that all propaganda, all social media saga should cease immediately. All, in case you didn't hear me yesterday, I am repeating it again, so you don't say you didn't hear. Because I am doing my own job. I have nothing to, to fear for, because my hands are always clean. Since I joined this very, of course, race for restoration of Biafra, I have always stood on the right path. I want to reiterate, I have always stood on the right path, and I'm still standing on the right path till tomorrow, until Biafra comes. That is the reason why I have the privilege, as it stands today, I have the privilege to get words from the horse's mouth. In case you have forgotten, when our Prime Minister showed up in court just few weeks or months ago, the only time our people, Biafrans, had opportunity to grace our Prime Minister, to grace his presence, took some pictures and videos with him, he acknowledged Biafra Unite and single-handedly told me, you people should continue with what you are doing. No, is in the public. So if I am not on the right book, if I am not on the good book, if I am not on the right path, he will never. There are so many Biafran broadcasters out there. If I am not on the good book or on the right track, he will never mention my name. Nobody pressurized him to mention my name. Nobody told him you must mention Biafra Unite or you are finished. So, and another thing, Nadia, you must understand that everything we are doing on social media, our Prime Minister is aware of it. This is one thing you people do not know. Every single thing. You may think that he's incarcerated or he's in the custody. He doesn't know anything you are doing. I want you to know today that every single thing that we do on social media today, PM is aware of it. I don't have to tell you how he knows or how he follows everything happening, but I want you to know because you are going to mark today's date, 4th of August, 2025. The time right now is 34 minutes past 9 p.m. Biafran time. You are going to hear from him directly when he's released. He's going to tell you the word that I'm speaking now, he will repeat it. He's going to tell you that he's aware of every single thing that we have been doing on social media. He's going to tell you that he knows everything happening on the social media. Mark today's date. I want you to mark today's date. But I want you to mark today's date. He will tell us that he's aware of all the things that has been happening on social media since his incarceration. So I want you to mark today's date. PM said that all social media saga must end immediately. So those who have if you want the goodness of Biafra restoration, if you want the goodness of our PM, you have good intention. If you have good intention to this Biafra cause, you must listen to this word. He said all social media saga should end ASAP. That is the word of our Prime Minister. So if you don't want to listen, then it is obvious that you don't want, you are not looking for Biafra genuinely. Somebody made a comment on my broadcast yesterday asking me, Biafra Unite, how do you think they are going to stop when they have seen that the saga, the social media saga, is the only way for them to get views and noticed? And our people are very, very okay. Our people are very, very okay to be paying attention to social media and online saga. This cannot take us anywhere. We have done that many years ago. It is all about freedom. Anybody who is not telling you about what is going on in Biafra land today and which way forward, that person is not here for Biafra. That is the gospel truth. Because at this very point in time, the only thing that people should be talking about right now is the atrocities that is happening in our land, bringing it to the public, bringing it to the international community, so that Finland will also see what the Biafran people are passing through in Biafra land, especially since they have taken the Prime Minister of Biafra. So they must see and realize what is going on in our land. So anybody who is neglecting the atrocities going on in Biafra land today, and at the same time you are doing saga on social media, then you don't really want Biafra. You don't really want Biafra. So we have to continue. I have delivered that very message. We have to continue to the main topic of the day. Of course, enemies of Biafra have been disgraced. Enemies of Biafra have been disgraced. I will tell you why. Let us first of all read. We are going to, Hope Uzodimma has spoken, right? He has spoken, and we are going to, I'm going to show you, for those of you who have not watched my pre-recorded broadcast, which I made a couple of hours ago, I'm going to show you the words of Hope Uzodimma, and after that, of course, we will now go to the threat, the DOS threat against Biafrans. That, you know, now DOS has another face now. Their face is China Sanworu and Chike Dozie. is no longer the current face of DOS. They are still the leaders of DOS group, but they are no longer the face of DOS. So they have a new face now in the person or in the name of AKACHUKWU Dike. I don't know. Odeka Dike Obu. I don't know. So DOS now have a new face, and we're going to see the threat from their new face, not the one we played yesterday, the new one. After that, then we'll now we'll analyze Gentle the Yahoo's video. Gentle has been making videos for the past 4 days now. So we are going to analyze those videos. There are some very, very vital information from he dropped on those in those videos. So we are going to analyze them properly so that our people will understand, of course, what is going on in Biafra land, especially in Okigwe. So let me show you. And then I still stand on the word which I told you yesterday, that the amnesty that they proposed in Olu, not strictly Olu Gogogon, but it is within Olu state. The amnesty that they proposed between Osun, not between, within Osun local government area. Osun, because you know Osun is inside Olu state. Osun is inside Olu state. So there is Olu, just like Ihiala. There is Ihiala local government area, and then there is a place called Ihiala. The same way is the same way with Osun. There's a place called Osun, and then there's a place called Osun local. There's a local government area known as Osun local government area, and then there's a village known as Osun village, Osun Hitokwa. So now, within Osun local government area, which is under Olu state, Biafra land, there is a village in that Osun LGA known as Umuhokabe, whichever one, Umuhokabe. So that Umuhokabe is another community very close to Osun Hitokwa. And these people have a very dreaded criminal who is leading a Bubagon, who puts on the mass a Bubagon within that axis. And his name is Walewo. Very dreaded criminal. Before the formation of a Bubagon, they used to finger him as a thief. As Obummado. Obu ama. Onyori ama ka obu. A na-atụ ya egwu. Even before Ebubago, a na-atụ ya egwu. He used to be a hitman. Onyori. And on a weather. He used to confuse people with weather work. No, weather. No, a welder ka obu. He's not a welder. He's a thief. He's a rogue. A criminal. So that Walewo is the one that Hope Uzodinma gave the leadership of Ebubago within that axis of Umuhokabe in Osun local government area of the old Imo state. So they have been parading the news of amnesty for the past 3 months. They have been proposing this amnesty, propagating it, announcing it, advertising it, trying to get our men to come and take amnesty in order either to unalive them or forcefully recruit them into their Ebubago terrorist gang. So now, not only our men, including villagers, the locals. Now, after our exposition, they cancelled it. And that cancellation still stands. And I can women and everywhere. Once we hear another amnesty, we will expose them again. We'll continue to expose them as long as we are concerned. Evil can never thrive in the land of Biafra. Never. It thrived in the olden days, but not this time around. So evil has no place in our label. So we all know that one criminal representing the DOS at the moment has been going up and down, making voice note, jumping from one platform to another, from one WhatsApp group to another, threatening Ndibo in Okigwe, threatening Igbos in Okigwe, threatening Igbos in Keba Perikoma Siwepota, Arondi Zogo, threatening Igbos, Igbo people in Arondi Zogo. And this so-called Ebekwedike is not in Arondi Zog. He's not from Arondi Zog. He has no business in Arondi Zog. But because that now the politicians who are using him has mandated him to do their bidding, that is the reason why he is there doing exactly what he signed. And he is working on behalf of DOS. Now, why did I say he's working on behalf of DOS? Because this man is completely out for Simon Ekpanjoko, to destroy Mazi Simon Ekpanjoko, because he is the one who is, orchestrating all the massacre that is going on in Arondi Zog. Immediately after the massacre, he will drop a voice note because he has a group. He's in the WhatsApp group of Arondi Zog people. He's in Arondi Zog WhatsApp group. There. I don't know how they managed to put him there, whether he's the one that created it and begin to ask people to come in. I don't know, but he's there. So once he orchestrates the unaliving of our people, he will put a voice note in that Izog group and label it Gentle the Yahoo and the Biafra Liberation Army. And when he speaks, he will make sure he call autopilot. He makes sure he call Biafra Liberation Army. He makes sure he call Biafra Resistance Fighters. He makes sure he call Simon Ekpanjoko. This has been his job all this while. So this man is using one stone. He's trying to use one stone to unalive more than 3 or 4 birds at a spot. The first one is to make sure that the plans of the politicians who are using him is completely accomplished. Number 2 is to make sure that he takes down Biafra Liberation Army who are fighting for the liberation of Biafra land. Number 3, to make sure that he tags all his atrocities to Simon Ekpa in order to make sure that he is not released. So we are here to debunk all his atrocities, atrocious claims, and expose his criminal activities, because he who steals is always the first person to accuse another. He who steals is always the first person to accuse another person. Because onye zuru ori na-ebu ụzọ akpada aka. Onye zuru ori, because you want to put yourself in a better position, in a safer position, you start pointing fingers on others, whereas you are the one who has committed the crime. That is the game that so-called Ebekwedike has been playing. So if you have been following the trend for the past 1 or 2 weeks now, this same so-called Ebekwedike has been carrying the name of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa up and down. But today, there is a shocker. There is a shocker today, and we want to talk about it. So Hope Uzodimma has said, Governor Uzodimma vows to end killings and restore peace in Imo State. Now, we are not going to read all the whole thing. We are going to read some parts, but we are going to read some part that you will understand properly. Imo State Governor Senator Hope Uzodinma has assured the people of the state of his government commitment to end the spate of unaliving and worrisome activities of government, as well as restoring peace in the state. Pay attention. I hope DOS members are watching, and I hope that, of course, the so-called the idiot that called himself Ebe Kwedike is equally watching. Now, Governor Uzodinma gave the assurance in a condolence message to the people of Imo State, particularly the Arondi Zogo community, over the recent killings of innocent citizens by gunmen in Idato North local government area of the state. Let us continue. Uzodinma, who could not hide his anger over the dastardly act, disclosed that some wicked now negenti. This is where he busted all the criminal element of DOS and their idiot criminal called Ebe Kwedike. He said, Uzodinma, who could not hide his anger over the dastardly act, disclosed that some wicked politicians are bent on frustrating the efforts of the government to restore peace and security in Imo State. He disclosed. Uzodinma, he couldn't hide his anger, disclosed that some wicked politicians, remember he has made such exposition the other time when he said IPOB is not the one behind the unaliving of innocent people in Imo State. Now, he reiterated again by saying that some wicked politicians are bent on frustrating the efforts of the government to restore peace and security in Imo State. And he went on to say, he recalled with sadness the incident that happened 2 years ago when a local government chairman was beheaded in a Idato North local government area, noting that 2 years after, we have arrested the man who beheaded him, and the man has confessed as the one who did it and has mentioned some individuals. He didn't say they mentioned Simon Ekpa. He didn't say they mentioned Biafra Liberation Army. Ebe Kwedike, where are you? You are now running in. You are now hiding your face. You are now hiding your head in shame. So he said that they mentioned some individuals that he is working for. Some of them have been invited by the police and they are under interrogation. They are politicians, so, and some of them have been invited by the police and they are under interrogation. Somebody say interrogation. Somebody write it in the comment section. Interrogation. Look at it here. Write it for me. Interrogation. Let us ashame the enemies. Where is Ebe Kwedike Alelebido? Ebe Kwedike Alelebido, where are you? Come here. We want to see your face. We want to see your ugly head. Hope Uzodinma, who, supposedly the chief security of Imo State, unless you want to come and tell us in your next voice note with your useless voice that Hope Uzodinma does not know what is happening in Imo State. Unless you want to tell us, you hiding somewhere, I don't know where you are, because I was told that you are not even in Nigeria. So wherever you are, you want to tell us that wherever you are, calling people to recruit them into a Ebubago from your location, you are calling people in Arondi Zog to recruit them into Ebubago, the already existing Ebubago, because they are powerless. They cannot withstand the Biafra Liberation Army. So you are calling for more reinforcement from the locals. Now, from your hiding location, you want to tell us now Hope Uzodinma is no longer aware of what is going on in Imo State. You are the one who knows that they are gentle boys. They are Simon Ekpa Liberation Army. They are Autopilot Liberation Army. You are the one that knows, because you are the one that orchestrated the massacre. Because you are working for your evil politicians who paid you. Hope Uzodinma could be among those who you are working for, although he will not come out to say it. He will not come out to say it. Because why did I say so? I said so because you are attached to a bubago of Hope Uzodinma. This is how we connect the dot. You are working with the bubago which was recruited by Hope Uzodinma. So even though the problem here is that this guy could be playing, could be playing two-faced game. This guy will be collecting a whole lot of money. Odike ego onye ana ego from Hope Uzodinma, na anara ego from other politicians who are fighting Hope Uzodinma. This guy is playing a very dangerous game. That's why he's not even in Nigeria. He's collecting from the politicians who are fighting Hope Uzodinma's government, the fake government of Hope Uzodinma. And then he's also working with Hope Uzodinma to make sure that his Ebubago in Aronzo in Okigwe is functioning. To make sure that they have enough men in Ebubago. So this is the kind of dangerous game that evil man is playing. He's under DOS. That's why he called Mazi Simon Ekpe. Now, the governor stressed that government will stop at nothing to ensure that those who had a hand in the dastardly act face the wrath of the law. As many more will be invited. As many more will be invited. Oh my goodness me. He said that the governor stressed that government will stop at nothing. The government will stop at nothing to ensure that somebody write it in the comment section, those. Can somebody help me in the comment section? Write those. Ndianwa na-eme ya bụ ife. Ndianwa. He said that those, he did not say he, Simon Ekpa. Where is that? I wish I can just grab that criminal called AKACHUKWU, grab him, squeeze him very well. The governor, the illegitimate governor, Hope Uzodinma, said that those because police mega arrest already. Why must he hide their names? Why must he hide their names? They are using the lives of Igbos to play politics on behalf of Fulani. That is my anger. That's why I have written Igbo land is not for sale. Igbo land, Ali Igbo, abro for sale. Because if Hope Uzodinma does not know them, if they are not his fellow political criminals in Imo State, he should have mentioned their names, at least to put them to shame. Because he knows that even those people that he's talking about who are fighting him also have his own, what do they call it? His own records. If he exposed them, they will expose him as well, because they also have his own record. Dated back during Otokoto, during IBB. They all have these are clique. They know themselves. The only thing that divides them is political parties. This one is in PDP, this one is in APC, this one is in APGA, blah, 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 all those nonsense. But they know themselves. They are all age mates. They grew up together. They struggled to make their dating money together. All of them, they know themselves. As I hope Uzodinma cannot expose them to the public. Then he said that those who had a hand in the dastardly act should do what? Face the wrath of the law. And now he concluded it by saying, as many more will be invited. He did not say, as gentle the Yahoo will be arrested. He did not say, as Njemekop will be arrested. He did not say, as Simon Epa will be arrested, or autopilot will be captured, blah, blah, blah. He didn't say anything like that. He said, as many more within their clique will be invited. By what? By the police. Remember, he has already said it here that they have invited them already. They have been invited already. He said, look at it. Some wicked politicians are bent on frustrating the efforts of the government to restore peace and security in Imo State. And then he came here and said, he recalled with sadness the incident. Where is that place? Where is that place? He said, 2 years after, we have arrested the man who beheaded him, and the man has confessed as the one who did it and has mentioned some individuals that he is working for. Some of them have been invited by the police and they are under interrogation. You see, this is a very, very huge confession. This has now put Biafra Liberation Army on a better position, on a good light. This has completely vindicated Gentle, because his name has been in the public since. They have been calling his name. They have been leveling all manner of allegations against him. They say he's the one who unalived those 9 people in Obinetiti in R&D Zog. And Gentle has come out, debunked it, swore with his life and his family that he's not the one. He doesn't know anything about it. And I can hit my chest and say, yes, it's true. Because there is no way Gentle and his men who have come out for the freedom of Biafra to protect their own people will unprovokedly, whatever reason, go into the village and shot sporadically and destroy lives of his own people. It is not possible. It is not possible. Now, let me just read this to another thing. It is not enough for people to come around me here to pretend to be working for me when they are busy participating in conspiracy, eliminating innocent lives, and trying to pull down the government. An angry Uzodinma said, assuring that activity to make Imo State safe and secure will continue despite all odds. Now, there's a place I want to touch before we move into the voices of that the new voices of that criminal called AKACHUKWU. He said here, he announced that within the next 2 weeks, every community in the state will have a functional vigilante group that is supported and funded by government with every logistics in place for their operations. Ozodinma solicited for the cooperation of all for the success of the initiative, warning those frustrating government's good intentions for political interest to desist in their own interest. He said the governor also reminded those that have started heating up the polity in the state to wait for the appointed time. So now my message is going to be very, very simple to the people of the old Imo State. If you know you are from old Imo State, especially those who are the breadwinners of their family, especially those who are the breadwinners of their families, please, if you are not living in Imo, whether you are in Lagos, in Abuja, or any other part of the zoo, or you are in abroad, if you are living in abroad and you are from Imo State, the old Imo, of course, I want you to pick up your phone and call your people. You must call your people You have no other option than to call your people and tell them to stay clear from Hopus or the mass vigilante. You must tell them. It is very, very imperative that you do so. If you are the breadwinner of your family, because they are going to listen to you, you are going to use a bubago as a case study. For example, show them or tell them, let them know the atrocities Ebubago is committing in Igbo land today. So you have to let them know. So they don't say, oh, we didn't know. You understand? They don't say, oh, we did not know. You must tell them. They must stay clear from Hopus or the mass criminal vigilantes. Because this very vigilante is not to secure lives and properties of our people. That is a problem. The same thing they did with Ebubago is what is going to repeat itself. It is to fight, because once they give you that double barrel or pump action and give you hillocks, the plan there, they can never stick with the initial plan of security. It has happened it's happening in Imo, it's happening in Anambra, it's happening in Ebonyi, it's happening in Enugu, it's happening in Abia. The initial plan, which is security, to secure lives and properties of our people, will be completely and automatically changed. It will become a different thing. That is the concern here. It's no longer going to be security as initially planned. Rather, it will become a witch hunt, a movement of, witch hunt. To witch hunt not just their political, opponents, but to fight against the Biafra Liberation Army. This has been the order of the day since the formation of the ESN. Since the formation of ESN, Ebubago, in case you don't know, Ebubago was single-handedly formed strictly to fight ESN. Ebubago you see today was strictly formed to fight ESN. Nothing else. There's no any other. That's why you have never had any news before. Since 2020, 2021, since 2021, Ebubago was formed. There has never been any news anywhere in the entire Southeast where Ebubago confronted the criminals, where Ebubago confronted Fulani herdsmen terrorists. There has never been anything like that. No news like that. Because they can never confront them. The job is to fight the ESN, those who are out to protect their land, to chase away the terrorists. So everybody, please pay very, very close attention to this. It is very, very, very important that you tell everybody. Tell your people there is no joining of any Hopus or the mass security or vigilante whatsoever. No joining, please. If you want to fight and protect your land, wait. When that window is open for you to come in and fight for your people and for your land, you will be notified. You are going to know. You will know. Not joining Hopus or the terrorists. Now, we are going to move from here to the latest voices of that criminal, that Obummado called Ebekuedike. That man, Ebekuedike, that man called Ebekuedike, don't think it's going to be easy. Sabotage. You see sabotage. You see that word called sabotage. No matter how much you make, out of sabotage. No matter the amount you make. One, I want to let you know that sabotage can never take you anywhere. Honestly speaking, irrespective of the amount you make, sabotage takes you nowhere. Oh yes, sabotage takes you nowhere. So now, let us, of course, let us now begin to play the voices of AKACHUKWU analyzing. And remember, I equally have, of course, just a moment. I have a video. Here, and I want to bring that video. I want to put that video in a place whereby it will be easy for us to play it. I want to, just a moment. Local video. It is very, because this is the same video that I was looking for, I was searching for yesterday. So as God may have it, because I knew I was going to do this program today. So I managed. I tried as much as I could to search for that video, and I got it. So let me first of all upload the video and keep it ready so that once it is needed, I will play it. Very important. Youth progress. Okay, the video is now ready. So we are going to go now to the voice of this man called AKACHUKWU. We'll go to his voice, play his voice, and then we'll use this video now to address him. So let us go. I hope the idiot is here. I hope he's among those who are listening to this very program from wherever he's hiding. We are going to it's not about ranting on WhatsApp groups. First of all, this idiot is not from Arondizog. And also, anyway, there will be no time of the email DNA to this criminal. He will face the wrath of the law of Biafra. The Biafran law will catch up with him. The Biafran law is going to catch up with him for sabotaging the Biafra liberation. You understand? So the law and his likes, not only him, not only him. Let's continue.
Na monto ofula banyan oga maro onye okwu ma maro mma but onye ọnwụ na isi anyị na waje oge nke wechu isi onye ọzọ na waje oge nke wechu
ihe ji nke
biko achọrọ m ka ozi a
ihe ji nke ijigo nke gị chụnye already isi gentle na awara gị aja ijigo nke gị wee chụọ ya ijigo your own wee chụọ ya bụ aja ịmacha ga ọfọ so ịma ekpe ekpere ịnụkwa ndị mmadụ nna ụwa dịkwa egwu. So AKACHUKWU ima ekpe ekpere. When I wipe your your people, a wipe say boy gentle. AKACHUKWU, you know how to pray. Ima kesi a go for seriously. Enokwa. Hey. Oh, gono. Let's continue.
Igbo mụrụ ụzọ mọzụ ekene m ọnụ ụmụnne m ndị arọ ndị zọg ekenekwe m ọnụ asị m ka echi n'azịra ụbọchị taa na ahụ taa na monto a ọhụrụ anyị banyere ọ ga-amara onye ukwu ma mara ka mma bete onye ọnwụ na isi anyị na-awụ aja ọ ga-eji nke wee chụ isi onye ọzọ na-awụ aja ọ ga-echi nke wee chụ biko achọrọ m ka ozi a gaa tụ eze na-achị ndị zọg ndị eze niile nwe na arọ ndị zọg na ndị aka ji ọfọ niile nwe na arọ ndị zọg na ndị chief enwe na arọ ndị zọg now si were ozi atụbala na their platform ndị Izọg. Biko ewuru nwa ndị Izọg na-aga with security alọ ndị Izọg, please na-aga with security ịbata ndị Izọg, biko mee ka ndị eze marụ na ndị aka ji ọfọma na ndị PG obodo ma ka agwa ndị security nọ on ground na ị na-abata ka ha mara amara, so that ọ na isi ebe a bịawa ka ha ma na ị na-abịa ka a
ka o nwee ike kidnap ha, ka o nwee, because this man called what's his name, Osinafia Ebekuedike, is equally working hand in hand with those chiefs, those political igwes. Because everyone hear this voice, bona platform ndị arọ ndị Izọg, youth platforms of arọ ndị Izọg, arọ ndị Izọg general youth WhatsApp platform, bụ ebe this criminal tinyelu this voice note when agwazi the youths ndị kpatara ego na-arọ ndị Izọg na ọ bụ na fache nata, they must alert their political igwes, so that their political igwes will now give this criminal the information that onye nke a na-abata mbọsị dị otu adị otu. I remember ọkwa December ka a na ihe ọbụrụ ga-abanye ọnwa mba nke ọzọ aba Christmas. So this man, the money that the politicians paid you is not enough for you. You still want the money that you are going to extract from innocent youths of around this Izọg. The ransom you are going to collect from them is now more important to you. That's why he's alerting them, whoever that is coming home. Ubuzo bulaya neze. Can they wiki feel that they care, that he cares for them, so that they will think that he cares for them, so that they will think that they are safe in the hands of their king, not knowing that the political igwes, the only thing that we have today in our Igbo is political igwe. We do no longer have that genuine kings that are being chosen by the gods of the land. That tradition is no longer there for now. The only time that tradition will come back is when Biafra comes. Because in the olden days, kings are not being chosen by the governors, by politicians. It is in this recent time that politicians, governors are the ones now who choose kings and give them staffs. It has never been like that in the olden days. Although some people say that the white people are those that that brought kingship to us, but I doubt it 100%. What they brought to us is the warrant chiefs. But kings have been there from beginning. That's why we have the Igbo name called Eze. That's why it's in our tradition. You know? That's why all original on our tradition. That Neze na mama na anahe azo yazo and azo is azo. If it's not in our tradition, it wouldn't have been like that. You understand? It wouldn't have been like that. Onwe ihe kari basata ife biala abia na bani with our tradition. So if you check, you see that now in the olden days, the gods of our land is the one that chooses the king, the person who represents the tradition, the custodian of the tradition of that land. It has always been like that in Igbo land. But in Cape Azuana, it's only the governors that make people kings. So they have bastardized it. The only way we can revive it is when Biafra comes. Not what we have today. So this idiot telling their youth, those who are doing well, to speak, to tell their kings that they are coming home, so that their kings, their political kings, will not alert him. Na Ugochukwu si na abata mbosi do otu adota nekwa ụzọ ya agba. Chukwudi si na abata nekwa ụzọ ya agba. Emeka na anata from Holland nekwa ụzọ also ya abata mbosi do otu adota, so that he will now arrange with his Ebubago terrorist gang in order to kidnap them and collect ransom. This is the plan. But he's trying to make it look as if none as Zofando. Because all believe not is smart. So if you are from Arondi Zog or from Okigwe, make sure that this message gets to the people of Okigwe. That anybody that gives his information to their political king, whereby you know nowadays that all the kings in Igbo land today have a staff given to them by the governors. And you go ahead to tell your political king your whereabouts and the day you are going home. Hey, you are finished. Ebe Kwedike will make sure that you are kidnapped and ransom collected. If care is not taken, you will be unalived. So you must be very, very careful. Be warned. Be warned. Don't try it. Be warned. Don't try it.
From Ebekudike. Any man or woman who these organized security abatan these org. He had as a serious warning. Kegalasene Natahozim. When you to that, when you was on a platform, then this org. More we won't walk away. In Abata from Okiba Abatan this org. Need the security. Make sure you reach the Eze, more PG, more on your man, and man, when you do to an Abia. And the Quebis Abia. Then can't not allow to tell.
Enokwa. Nekwebis iyagwa agwa the root iyagwa. Imagine how evil people can be. This criminal, this Obu Mado, need the root nata izogo. So that Oche strike among me mistake. Jukene no disebekwe, where are you? Kedebino. Kedu investigation iji mara na obu gentle di Yahoo galobabu senda babu no binetiti. 9 people in 2 to 3 different communities. Jukene nebekwe, how did you come about your conclusion? No bu gentle about those people. While the governor Ekugoku today, when I say governor Deka, let me just use that title. Hope Uzodinjo Ekugoku today, no, but his fellow politicians, his political opponents are the ones doing those things. And he mentioned the name Aaron D. Zog. Is there? We have already read it in this same broadcast. So I want people to ask this criminal, how did you come about your conclusion that this thing was done by Gentle? Why governor, who is the chief security officer of the state, has told you today that it is those who want to pull his government down, his fellow politicians. John Yajuju, why is he demanding your route? Ihe were your information ozi ya agba wee nata arụ ndị izu ọgụ gachinye onye ori n'aka. Ịma na ọkwa asị gị nye direct. Or sị gị nye your igwe who is political. Ka ya aga well your igwe who is communicating with this same thief. Ị ga well your route near or wechirizie chinyezie this thief n'aka. Ewe chebiligo n'ụzọ ndị Ebubago nọ na mufti we kidnap ogo we gaze we bruzie gị baa ime ọfịa kpọọlụ gị afọ ego ma ị wetara ya agbagbuo gị. Chai! Nah. Igbo land is not for sale. Can somebody write it in the comment section? Let this word trend. Igbo land is not for sale. Ali Igbo abro for sale. Obuni yedeni unoni Igbo de anare ere ani Igbo ere. Obuno no Igbo ki yede de Igbo land is not for sale. Mobo ani Igbo is not for sale. Whichever one that is easy for you to write, write it in the comment section. I want this word to stand. Ani Igbo abro for sale. Tell this man and his fellow DOS gang.
And the queen na bia iwuru securities na-agbafe ndị izọg na-abịa ndị izọg si mekwe ka ozi alụ oge aka ka ị ghara isi asị na ụlọ chọrọ isi ilo ndị izọg wee gbawa Nnewi ma ọ si ilo ndị izọg ka ụlọ gbapụ ọkigwe ma ọ si ọkigwe gbapụwa ka ụlọ gbajebe Nnewi. No, ịchọ ịbata ndị izọg iji mee ka amarụ na ị na-abịa then ka security nọ atara because security na-abata na be you who ka ị ghara asị na-agwa gị club with any kind of uniform person with ya make and on ground mother na abata ndị izog nwanne aga akụgụ tọtọ.
You see, imagine the threat this man who is not from around the Zog, according to Gento say he's not from around the Zog. Imagine somebody who is not from around the Zog is threatening sons and daughters of the land that they must bring their information and their route if they are coming into around the Zog. Especially if you are coming with any escort, if you are coming with any security, or else akwogo toto. Onyo ongoro gini ko sell we biawa. It seems like this idiot is under the influence of some substance, maybe alcohol or marijuana. This idiot is under the influence of some substance. Eh? Tell me, what did you smoke? What did you smoke? That you are now threatening the citizens, the indigents of Arondi Zogo. If you are coming with any escort, with any security on uniform, and you did not alert him and his criminal igwes, akwogototo, na amama onye nyere onye power or because no recruit ebubago for politicians and hopes or them. Is that the reason why he is now wielding this kind of power, arrogating this type of power to himself? As in, I'm trying to understand it properly because am I the only one who is listening? Because honestly speaking, who gave this idiot the strength, the power on our coat? Or because now politicians have given you money to recruit men to empower Ebubago in Okigwe, you now think you're on top of the world. Who gave you the authority? Even the commander of Ebubago in Okigwe zone, Okiso Fire, has not been able to speak this way. Okiso Fire, who commands Ebubago in Okigwe, is not able to talk this way. You that is not even a member, you are only recruiting to reinforce them, is the one now about them threatening the indigents of Arondi Zog. This man, Arondi Zog, people must fish him out. Because we go bonye weno yama. Okuru ekwesiji ya we fish out. You cannot be threatening sons and daughters of Aaron Dizog. Aaron Dizog aboro obodo. Ife abo obodo perikoma na ife eme onye. Ife abo obodo eji ejemba na ani Igbo niile. Obodo Ikeji. You can't toy with this land. So the sons and daughters of Aaron Dizog should and remember, few months ago, they kidnapped that the son of Perikoma, the head son, the Diopara Perikoma. They kidnapped him, and I'm sure no group of this evil man here, Meridatin. That man was kidnapped. Huge amount of money was paid for his release. I can say now this criminal here, they involved now. So they must fish out this man. Izuogu must know who is this AKACHUKWU. Put voice. Izuogu must rise up against this evil man. If Izuogu fails to rise up against this evil man will destroy Izuogu. Because he's currently recruiting youth. He's currently recruiting youth, pushing them to Okiso fire Sebubago in Okigwe as a whole. So they must fish out, they must stop this man. If Aaron Dizog fails to stop this man, then this man will stop them. He's on a mission. This man is on a mission to destroy Aaron Dizog, especially the name of man Aaron Dizog. Failure to do something to stop this criminal, you all are finished. All the sons and daughters in the name of man Aaron Dizog, you are in trouble. I'm telling you, you are in trouble. You are in a big mess. You must fish out this man, and this man is not far from your political egos. Go to you must protest you must protest to your political egos. All your kings in Aaron Dizog as a whole, you must hold them accountable for them to produce this man, because they know him one-on-one. They know him one-on-one. Oh yes, they know that one. I can assure you. All your political egos in Aaron Dizog, they know this man one-on-one. So you must start with your egos. You must protest on their doorsteps so that they can produce this man called what's his name? What's his name? Can somebody remind me his evil name on the comment section, please? What's the name of this thief called AKACHUKWU? AKACHUKWU. Let's continue.
You try but and this song need make a amaro Ninabia. Then cut security no atara because security na batana security be you who can last in Agwangi. You club with any kind of uniform person with that make and on ground Marani and Abatandi Zog. One ne Agako Toto. Ask what I not a hosia. I gave Begose, Magumando to me. So be you who in our on this zog now. In our but make Ziosi to Ezenach in this zog. Akajofanach in this zog. Cozy run the security on this zogaka. Cozy run dinine. Not ma. So we make his zog doma. Make those in this security not in this zog. This security non grand that no one do to an abia. And not his security abia. So that a bata mechi he na eme within the big when they gonna hustle. Unanawa nudo. Una no go gentle the Yahoo Puro. Una change out your uniform dame. Hang a uniform dame. Wear uniform the police. Wear uniform the Bubago. Wear uniform you don't want to hit your hand with you. When they provide here, he can provide any type of uniform. So now, onye ọwụna na-abata ndị zog is ọkigwe isi ihu bụ isi ịkpọọla isi any place nwa ndị zog na-abata ime ha alat ndị zog na ị na-abatakwa ndị zog with ya security nwanne ihe ọnụ ọnụ fụrụ ga-ewere ihe ya akụ moto ụnọ adọghị mma and ihe ya akụ na-agaghị adụ mma and akụ na-enwe gọọmenti mkpe a sị na nyata ha ozi ya
na onye nke a bụzikwa gọọmenti onwe ya ahụ. Ọ sị na aka ụnụ gọọmenti ama mkpe ya. Nna Chineke. To be honest, we are listening to this voice together now. If I want to be honest with you, me and you, as you are listening, we are listening together for the first time. Me, this is my first time. Since this voice note was sent to me since day before yesterday, I didn't play. I played the beginning. Once the moment I confirm is that same thief, I stopped. I didn't play it again because I knew I was going to use it for my broadcast. So there is no time for me. I didn't have enough time to listen to it from beginning to the end. It's just 5 minutes. I didn't know all these things were said. Like, this man literally threatened the Zogo people, Okigwe people as a whole. Before you come, you must take excuse. This man literally threatened Okigwe people as a whole. Ono bankete. It's in a boy Okigwe bankete. It cannot just threat. A man or quadro. No, the crew to go boys. Garo yoro nebubago. Osino yakugi guogu. Mabone egwari na abata. Age ekwu aya otagi agento n'ime ya. Ọ bụ na problem ya bụ gentle na ofesi anụ gentle. Kezi nke ọ na threaten the lives of ndị arụ ndị izu ọgụ na ọka igwe niile. Ọ bụ na gentle bụ nsogbu ya ọkwa ofesi a gentle. Ọ batakwanụ buru egbe nọdụ n'iru ọgụ. Otu gentle si nọrọ n'iru ọgụ. Ọ bụrụ ọ nọrọ somewhere ọ na-agbanye voice note. Na ndị Zogo, if you people allow this to slide, if Aaron ndị Zogo and Okigwe as a whole allows this to slide, if you allow this threat to be swept under the carpet, somebody from nowhere just overnight threat the lives of Aaron ndị Zogo people and Okigwe as a whole. If you allow this to slide, if you allow this to be swept under the carpet, then you are all gone. You are all finished completely. I'm telling you the honest truth, you are gone. Because this man will stop at nothing to accomplish his goal. Onwendi dunyele ya. Onara abamba na nkete. Onwendi dunyele ya. Somebody ya na-agapụta na recruit boys. Ebubago or young Ebubago umpire hiwelia. So when did Dunyalia, there are people who sent him. If on when did Dunyalia, and they have ulterior motive, and their target is politics. Their target is politics. And they must use human beings, human bloods to achieve their target. I want you to start from presidency. I want you to go back and ask yourself, how did APC come into power? How did Buhari come into power? Do you know that Buhari threatened Nigeria? That if what happened in 2011 happened again in 2015, bamboos and monkeys will be soaked in their blood in Nigeria. Are you aware that Buhari threatened Nigeria and nothing happened to him? And today, look at where you are. They brought APC. Are you aware that Buhari and his criminal gang of APC members, including Tinubu, recruited Fulani from all parts of West Africa and brought them into Nigeria to help them usurp PDP, to help them oust PDP and seize power? Are you aware that 95 or 99% of those Fulani bandits they recruited from across South, West, and North Africa are currently working as ISWAP. Are you aware that time there was no ISWAP in Nigeria? That time there was no ISIS in Nigeria. Are you aware? Are you aware that those Fulani bandits recruited from across West Africa and North Africa respectively are those that are now known as ISWAP, ISIS in West Africa? Are you aware? You are not aware. The history that happened in Nigeria is currently repeating itself in Okigwe. If you keep silent and allow this to fly, you are all doomed.
Ihe a bere ebe nwe ndị achọ bịa and ndị achọ wee bịa those terrorists na terrorize around this Ogo Igwe Ihube ịkpọra akawa na atọ they are the people and you know who gonna have a disguise onwe ha use uniform and the woman an officer na abata ndị Izọg with police si gwakwa ya don't wear any uniform and come into around this Izọg. Ị na-abata ndị Izọg with your uniform make sure na ama ka amara na ị na-abata iwuru nwa ndị Izọg wụ onye amị ma ọ polisi ma ọ whoever be you who ị na-akpọ ndị Izọg na ịkpọ ndị otu ga-abata please and please zie ozi ka esi malụ ka PG obodo gị malụ a ga-ajụ ya mee investigation jụọ ọnwa mwepụ ọnụ ya na-abata ozi a ị natara eziokwu ọ ga-eweta otu ndị dị charge na-arụ.
Now let us connect the dots because this idiot thought that he's fooling everybody. Nobody is intelligent. Let us just do a simple mathematics. This idiot is telling you to submit your route to them before you enter on this Izọg. And he's claiming to be securing you. When you submit your route, he will now order his men to safeguard you. Now, let us take it by his claim. So the question is, and then he said, if you fail to tell them, so the question is this: if you tell them your route that you are going to take in coming into Arondi Izọg as an indigenous, Ibugodos are not an excuse. If you tell them your route, Onabiri Ebagitoto, Kedu Kafaye Simara, when you are coming from afar and you are in your vehicle, you did not shoot gun at anybody. You did not shoot gun at any Ebubagon or whatever security, apparatus or operative. Sorry, you did not shoot gun. You don't shoot gun. You don't do anything. So how will they know that you are the one? Even though you give them the color of your vehicle and the name, you are not the only one that has it. You are not the only one that has SUV black. You are not the only one that has a limousine. You are not the only one that has a Mercedes Benz. The same color. They cannot see your plate number from afar. It is impossible. So how would they know you are the one? It is impossible for them to recognize why you are coming from afar. So what does he need your route for? Is just to make sure that they mount roadblock along that your route and search every single vehicle that passes by. Once they get you, they kidnap you. Once they search and get you, once they come to your turn, they kidnap you. Nothing else. Because giving them your route does not change anything. Why would they shoot you from afar? Why would they shoot at you? Why? If you did not give them your route, why would they shoot you? It's a simple question. Why? How would they know you are the one? For you to give them your route, because you are not the only one taking that route. You are not the only one applying that route. There are a lot of people taking that same route. Chai! Nalo mekwalo. Igbo. The land of Igbo. Somebody type it in the comment section. Ali Igbo abro for sale. Ali Igbo abro for sale. Please help me and write it in the comment section. Igbo land is not for sale. We won't allow rogues like this to thrive in Igbo land. Never.
On this work. Security amara yes na nya na abata. E bata kwa ga ma yes na na abata. E bata mechi hi na emebe nna gị. E na peaceful. Ọkọ ya ha ka ọgụ na ezinụlọ gị. But e bata kwa na-eme ka obodo mara na ị na-abata. Na-eme ka ndị amara na ị na-abata. Iwechiri security ya ma akwa ndị police ma akwa any kind of we na-eti isi ndị izọ nwanne aha gị ga-awụ sorry within that. So biko onye nweta ozi a si tinye na platform ndị arọ ndị izọ na-ekwu ihe beko dike kwuru na-ekwu ihe so na onye nwa na-abatakwazi na ndị izọ as with security nya report to your chairman to eze to PG to aka ji ọfọ ndị izọ ka amara na gịnị na ị na-abata ndị izọ isikwa na ị gaghị eme otu ahụ then ihe ọwụ na efuru iwere. Enough is enough by Gentle Yahoo and his criminal gang.
What is the business of Gentle Yahoo and the indigenes that you are threatening? Now, there on these, hey, I used to know when I was growing up. I used to know Arondi Zog as a very serious, community in Igbo land. One of the most serious community in Igbo land. And Pelikom Anwokoye made it possible. And I'm sure that he was not alone. Because of Fosisanare Mafia. I believe no one does Zosikwari like him. Nejin Jaya Oju Eburi Forbogonondo. From Arondi Zog. It's a big name in Igbo land. And I'm sure, or I believe, that Arondi Zog did not become a big name because of only Pelikoma. No brother Susanwa boy na go egwu. Osadebe guru egwu, Oliver de Kokwe guru egwu. But Arondi Zog stands tall. Kerafaya Sawori of aguru egwu. Kedu nke ọzọ nwụrụ anwụ. These people gụchara egwu. But only if Arondi Zog ji wee stand at all. How can a fulefu from somewhere or nowhere pụtazina threatening ndị Arondi Zog na Ọkaigwe? Is this how low we have become as Ndi Igbo? That a criminal will just come and hijack a community because he has a backing of the politicians. Now, wow, enokwa.
Ha bago. Hey, we go bonye one gama. It's okay. We don't want killing again in Arondi Zog or Kigwe and the other place. We don't want killing in Arondi Zog. Hey, we go enough. Tore enough.
Doing it.
Maybe here enough in Arondi Zog.
You're doing it.
So, beacon.
It's your making.
Ihe was simulation ozi alụrụ onye ọwụ na ntị na Arondi Zog. Udo dịrị ọnụ. Then, simulation na this message got to make up na Gentle Yahoo. Nando to ha hadwell, Mandi na alahụ be ndị ha na alahụ, Mandi na alahụ ma buche na Mandi na alahụ ma be ahụ anya. I'm sending this message to Arondi Zog people. And to ndị Arondi Zog na work with ndị autopilot liberation terrorists, ụmụnga Simon eba.
You see? You see now? Are you paying attention, my people? You see? What has Simon Ekpa got to do with his criminality? Simon Ekpa has been in custody for the past 9 months, since November, since mid-November. He doesn't have a phone. He's not using a phone. Is he giving orders from the prison? The answer is no. So why are you calling Simon Ekpa? Because you want to use one stone to kill several birds at a spot. Isn't it? What is the business of Simon Ekpa with your threat? I don't know. Let's continue first.
And I send this message as a warning, and because I send as a warning, and address na akaron.
Or if I in an hour on this zog, the answer is no. You are not an Aaron Zog. And I want to use this opportunity to tell the people in Aaron Zog and Okigwa as a whole. You cannot be giving information of your own people to a criminal, to a murderer. To a murderer. You hear this man mentioning names of people, alleging that Angel Makeup and his, friends are sleeping in those people's houses. Tomorrow they will go and kill them. Tomorrow they will eat Mobonebu buff already. Echi, let me play it again. Go do kwa now. Funding anybody na information to criminals. Inesrebu bago anya or digi kafano dear for your protection. Or digi kafano dear for your security. Emakwife. Inwekwara oboro. Oburu iwu na ya aga school before mali ife. Amamife bu Chukwu na enye ya. Oboro n'ụlọ akwụkwọ ka na-agụta ya. Anara agụta amamife n'ụlọ akwụkwọ. It is a gift from God. From the moment you are born or created, even. Emakwife. How could you, because this man mentioning names of indigenes of Arundi Zog as if he was there. He was not there. How did he know? Information were given to him. Names were given to him. So when he honored the Kautan, I'm a media person. I can tell you what is going on in your village as if I'm there. I'm not there. We work with information. We work with information. All those names in Napo, like all the names in Napo here, I'm not from there. I've not even been there before. So we work with information. So this man mentioning names of indigenes, claiming that Angel Makeup and his friends are sleeping in their houses. All indigenes, all locals from those areas sending those names to this criminal. And you think he's there for your security? You must be joking. You must be kidding. You must be joking to believe that a thief, a criminal, working with Chinas and Woru Jidero Maki Bushaishia, Chinas and Woru Jidelo Omaki usual the remnant of the dead man squad. Where Jido Maki Bushaishia. Makani na asina, I won't take order from you again. Won't for the family. Chukwu kikabe amabineli gwegalo. Won't for zo maki igbo putalo for gunwere onwe meluchina sanworu na DOS. The only thing fame kwalobuna asina, I will not take orders from you again. Ebueha. Won't for zo. Nothing else. Won't for zo. Obukwa na fagalu zuori o, forget all the names, all the mboba. Otram no na amam ndi no na struggle amona fane na pankata. You're different now. Amamundi na this very struggle, the very strong, the very, very strong na this very struggle. Munafana pankata. I can hit my chest and swear with my own life that these people are not evil. Nandi Aburondiori. Jigodu Samonepa. Use Samonepa as an example. I want you to use Simon Ekpa as an example. The names he was called on social media. He was called all sorts of names. He was labeled all sorts of names. All manner of names were called. Now the question is Simon Ekpa really a criminal? Is Simon Ekpa really a bad person? Is Simon Ekpa really a murderer? The answer is no. But they labeled him all manner of names, evil names in this world. Because he said, we must maintain the legacy of our leader. We must make sure that the struggle does not die. We must continue where our leader stopped before he was kidnapped. Because China Sanwo-Olu and his gang wanted to stop where at the level that we reached before the kidnap of our leader. The plan was to stop at that level and not to move forward again. That was the initial plan of the DOS. And Simon Ekpa said, no, we're not going to stop. We're going to make Nigeria to understand that the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is absolutely useless. Right? That was the problem. Nothing else. So when we force all those names you hear them calling and all that, nothing. All of them are propaganda. Nyewankita fojo we hangiaya. Nothing else. Nyewankita fojo hangiaya. Ogugokwa. So if you are in those areas and you are giving information to a thief who is masquerading and pretending to be your savior, pretending to be your messiah, pretending to be your security, pretending to bring security to you, and you are giving him information of those who are genuinely fighting for your liberation. You are giving them information and names of those who are fighting for your freedom. You are doomed. You are doomed. The result of those that you are giving information to, the result of those will be your portion. Even though we don't know you, even though nobody touches you, the gods of our land, the spirit of our ancestors knows every single thing that is going on. So if you are among those who are doing those things, thinking that nobody knows you, nobody is going to do anything to you, but the gods of our land will deal with you mercilessly. Decisively, I can assure you. Be warned. Be very, very, very careful with the way you relate information to these murderers who are parading themselves as Ebubago or security. Be very, very careful. As long as anybody working with Nigeria government, working with state government, governors, politicians, Ebubago, Nigeria police, army, and DSS, anybody who is connected to these entities or people, know it very well that they are your enemies. This is something that Ndi Igbo must know. Igbo people must pay very good attention to this reality. We are not wanted in Nigeria. It is very simple. Kedifa ya agwagi we mara Ndi Igbo are wanted in Nigeria. We are not needed, we are not wanted, but they don't want us to leave because they know that if we leave, they will lose. So they better keep us in Nigeria and use us as slaves. Sit down on our heads. GC and duani. Zodanyo panisi when they progress. Ne buego, ne liego mano non anibo. This is the Nigeria does not need us as people, as a people, but they need our land. You must understand this common sense. Nigeria does not need us as a people, as Indibo, Feni Dorani, but they need our land and they need our labor. Our labor. They need our labor. But they don't need, I don't know, the mathematics is very, very complicated. They need our labor, and for them to need our labor, they will need us as human beings. But they don't need us as human beings, but they need our labor. So it's very complicated. How do you need people to suffer for you, but you hate them? You don't love them. You don't want them. You don't want to see them, but you want them to work for you. You want them to suffer for you. You want them to produce for you, but you don't need them as a people. You don't need them as human beings. It's very, very complicated. So every Igbo person must understand this very simple scenario, this very simple truth. We are not wanted in the zoo. They hate us. Ordinary P2B, even though he's not my friend, I don't regard him. Excuse me. P2B, it is very, very clear that P2B won the presidential election 2023. With all the evidences provided in the court, yet they trashed P2B. P2B never had the opportunity to rule Nigeria as a president. How? Why? How did it happen? What was the motive of the Fulani to remove Emeki Hedioha and impose Hope Uzodinma? A simple question. Because they don't regard you. Would they try that in the north? Would they try that in the north? A Fulani man win a governorship election and they will remove him and put another person. Is that possible? Abane na aluono ogo kwa ha dị aluo na serious ogo agba ezigbo egbe. People are warrior and the mad individuals, normal human beings, innocent people are warrior. Thousands are warrior. They can't try it. But in Igbo land, because they don't regard us, they would do it even though na buru nwanyi so badoro. Even if na buru nwanyi, all to their own benefit, because they want our numbers to reduce. They are threatened with our growth. Nigeria is threatened with our growth. They don't want it. People pay attention.
Na this message got to enjoy makeup na gentle the yahoo. Nando to ha handle Monday na lahu bend ha na lahu. Monday na lahu mabuche na Monday na lahu mabe hananya. I'm sending this message to around these people. And tunde around these na work within the top pilot liberation terrorists umunga Simon epa. And I signed this message as a warning and because as a warning. Eji chamono nine and amam eji address na akarono. And then I send this as a warning now to all of you. Kuno ziendo tun iflo muniba hado no city. Hale move that obligwe. Nka hado no jabo. Nka hado na bahonanya. Oze abata bahonanya. Hale nka hado na be Maria. Hale move we nebe Maria na ekpoka. Nka hanikwe na panok ka hado anaba. Nka hado na ka bobo.
Onokwa there. Remember he's not there. Honorokwa there. I want you to have it in mind at the back of your mind. He's not there.
Nke ha dowe na nkwo na nke ha dowe na dik ihe na-enye ha na 24 hours remove ye
nke iji bụrụ onye Mo no bunigwe no deal, mo bunigwe no deal, nkiji buru onye. Nkiji buru onye. Ebe kwe di karere ebido. Nkiji buru onye. Who are you? You are nobody. You are nobody. Come out. Bia buru egbe ke no ya bog. Oluku. Bata na ani Igbo bia buru egbe no ya bog. Mumuman.
Ha doubt kwamo. Ha chelo. And it's not a threat, it's what is coming to them.
You do not.
Ka last one na kodike na na-egbusisi ndị be ha o. Na na-egbusisi ụmụaka na fight for Biafra. Ka ị ga-esi wee na-asị na fight for Biafra. Ma na ị na-azọ ndị otugu. Iburu ogbunigwe je na-enichalo ndị mmadụ nọ n'obodo na-achụsisi ndị obodo.
You see, this is the same thing they told Mazi Simon Ekpa. How did you say you are fighting for people and you are killing them? This is the same allegation DOS leveled against Simon Ekpa, and the whole Nigeria carried it. The whole Nigerian media and Nigerian population carried it. How would you say you are fighting for your people and you are killing them without any evidence of Simon Ekpa killing anybody? No evidence whatsoever. Till today, no evidence. The case is in the court in Finland. Yet, both Nigeria government and DOS themselves, who orchestrated this very scenario, this very topic, they couldn't present any evidence. They even went there. They went to the court. They brought 4 men, 3 in the first place and 1 later on. They couldn't present any evidence. No evidence whatsoever. Questions were raised, no evidence. They said, we don't have any evidence to prove. But they are only saying it verbally. Just the same way this idiot, this criminal is saying it verbally. No evidence to prove. Shame.
I don't have wakanante because of people who have any of them in fact, how much I get you when I test mark my word. I'm a mebeni no ni obunigwa. And any of you with any kekogo, tiye no obunigwa blow ye. And I blow ya na me video ndos ana afia. Unu wele obunigwa ni no obunigwa. Uche no na agba ha no ne ni obunigwa ba. Obunigwa mo hiya me. Mark my word. Una maka me no so kwado this time.
Ngwanezienu to see the propaganda. Uche no na elile obunigwa die onwe ifo obunigwa ya me. So Biafra Liberation Army ya ata afufu na Ro Obunigwe. Do you know what it takes to produce one Obunigwe? Biafra BLA Tasia Fufu with everything it takes. Where Roto Obunigwe, Ofu Obunigwe, my take Reru Ofumpuru Obunigwe. Arosia your Webro so one so-called Uchenna. Ken Agagani earlier. All the efforts. Oburo Fuonye. Ga ni ero Obunigwe na target ya anako de aka nwako ofu onye okwa ofu mgbo obu oro ofu mgbo ki ejizitasi afu we rụpụta Obunigwe imu ifo tekere iru Obunigwe we jere ọrụ ofu onye nke o ji we bụrụ onye ọ na-edisapia ọgwụrọ mgbo epu arụ na propaganda.
Aja na ndị izu ọgụ na aja na Biafra land so Abija.
Ọ kpọkwara Biafra land. Nna have I not been vindicated when I told you that this man is a member or a DOS member? I'm not mistaken. All recognize the Biafra land, yet working against Biafra. Fighting against Biafra, but he recognizes Biafra. He recognizes Biafra, yet working against Biafra. That is what we have now today. That is what we have today. People calling Biafra, 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 yet they are fighting against Biafra. We have it today. This man is a case study. He recognizes Biafra. That's to show you. Remember, he's been, calling Mazi Simon Ekpa Ekperima. You remember that? He's been calling him Ekperima. The same word brought by DOS members and their ERADs. The same word is what this man is using now. So he recognizes Biafra, yet fighting against Biafra. In conjunction with politicians. That's why he is able to threaten the indigents of Okigwe and Arondi Zogo, respectively. With security, so-called security, invisible security, Ebubagu security. Yet, he is talking about Biafra. Okay, Wataziani fan, Ebaino, the level, ifeno na nibo nke pazwa, ke Watazie panaga.
You cannot continue to betray our people in the name of your fighting for Biafra. When you know that you are not fighting for Biafra. I want to kwana muhana ihe nyekwe ha 24 hours ka ọ gara ahụ mgbe o setiri asụ wa eji wewere ụmụaka wee na-etesi ogbunigwe ha nicha na arọ dị izu ọga ndị ọkigwe ọ ka ha mma na ha bụpụsị ogbunigwe ahụ buru ya nawa Abakaliki. I give them 24 hours ebe niile ha na ogbunigwe ama eji
ụmụnne m biko onwenu ndidi ụmụaja anyị o nwere problem of connection ka anyị nwenu ndidi o ya connect kwa ụmụaja anyị a na-abakwa ụmụnne m ka anyị chere na ụmụaja anyị
model I get back to ogbunigwe nke na ogbunigwe blow ye mark my word any of you model una do 4 una do 5 go dey kedegre ogbunigwe blow ye una commit to go criminality in jidege king na ogbunigwe blow ye mark my word I will not pity you in anywhere. See what local voice anya ha ebe ni ha ni ogbunigwe man ka ha na side ndị ejezie ha bọpụsị ogbunigwe ni na buri ebu na wa Abakaliki. Ina ni na agwa now si bọpụsị ogbunigwe ni na ogbunigwe ni the whole along ndị Izọgụ jenu je boy ya now anya m 24 hours una bọpụ ya enwe a single man na party ja ogbunigwe ya ebu mark my word unu ga mana mmadụ dokwa ọgwụ dokwa mgbe samu dike na mba ka amụrụ ibie ihe dị iche wa ahụ nya na-aza. Enough is enough.
Sorry, I noticed a network interruption. Let me know if my voice is coming out once again so that we can proceed. I just noticed it right now, a network interruption. Let me know if you can hear me, please, so that we can continue.
A mess go our land. A mess go up our land. And Mahano zone continue mess up our land. Any of you model I get back to ogbunigwe nke na ogbunigwe blow ye mark my word any of you model una do 4 una do 5 go dey kedegre ogbunigwe blow ye una commit to go criminality in ebu so munne wolo voice anya gentle the Yahoo and the makeup and nya kpondo tie ma ndị na ni ogbunigwe eba.
Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, let me know in the comment section that we may proceed.
ba ha bosisi immediately under 24 hours ha juze ha chaka goro ebe ọ na ha na ogbunigwe ahụ enweta gị eje ebe ahụ gosi na ebe ogbunigwe eji details ya eje ebe ahụ ekedo na ogbunigwe ahụ blow ye efu ka o si adụ wee mazi ihe ina course ebe ụmụnne gị nọ.
Thank you, OBS.
Ị na-ezuzu ezuzu ọ inichika ogbunigwe egbusisi ụmụnne gị.
So this very idiot is there ranting, and of course, because of time, I don't want this very broadcast to be up to 3 hours, just like yesterday. Ezedike, thank you for confirming. Obieze, thank you for confirming. All right. Because of time, I wouldn't want this very broadcast to take up to 3 hours, just like before. While we listen to his voice, to the conclusion, I'm going to share the link so that people who want to make contributions may be able to come in and make their contributions while we proceed with the voice. So I'm going to share the voice right now. If you want to make any contribution, please click the link that I'm sharing right now in the comment section and come in and make a contribution. We have only 15 more minutes to go. 15 more minutes to go. Please, once I share the link, immediately, do not hesitate. Click the link immediately and join me in the studio so that I can give you the microphone to speak.
I want Kwana Muhanao. Ihe nyekwe ha 24 hours. Ka ọ gara ụmụ setiri. Asụ wa eji were ụmụaka wee na-etesi ogbunigwe ha n'ichicha na arọ ndị izu ọga ndọkigwe. Ọ ka ha mara ha bụ ogbunigwe ahụ buru ya na Abakaliki. I give them 24 hours. Ebe niile ha nụrụ ogbunigwe ama eji m details ya. Ebe niile ha nụrụ ogbunigwe na arọ ndị izu ọgụ niile. Ha jee na arọ ndị izu ọgụ niile bọsisi ogbunigwe ahụ na. Ma nke ha niri ụzọ esi ndị nwoke were apụta obodo n'etiti. Ha bosisi ogbunigwe ahụ na enye m ha 24 hours nwa wee bekwe nye ha 24 hours ọwụ na ha emehie a ga-eji okwefuru nke ọwụ na-ejiri ekekọ ya na ogbunigwe ahụ blow ye nke ọwụ na-ede ekekọ ya na ogbunigwe ahụ megini blow ye si wele voice anyị jeto di Yahoo and je make up nya kpọ ụmụ gị na ha pụọ from alọ ndị zọ busisi ogbunigwe ahụ ọ na ha emehie ha chee ka ghọrọ ha skwara na ha nọ n'ụmụ ma na ha nata ha ozi ma na ndị izu ọga na ha nata ha ozi ma ọ ndị Abakaliki gasị hey n'ihe ahụ nwa ya nwoke ka ekekọ na ogbunigwe gbuhuo ya because ma iwe onye Abakaliki ma iwu nwa ndị izu ọgụ so ha were arụ ihe a ogbunigwe ahụ gado ebe ahụ abata ejide gị ike ihu na ogbunigwe ahụ blow ya mark my word I will not pity you in anywhere.
Now wow.
Si welekwe voice anyị ha ebe niile ha nụrụ ogbunigwe ma nke ahụ ha na-eside ndị ejezie ha gbapụsị ogbunigwe niile ahụ buru ebu na Abakaliki.
As if not.
In a now, see Bopuso Budinina, the whole along this dog. Then J boy now I am 24 hours, one abapoya, and when a single man have a teacher. Mark my word.
As if no dear on them. Can you imagine the way he speaks? As if no me on. He's just mentioning places and names. As if not the sure, as if no dear. Ebe kwedi kariri ebido. I challenge you. Obu ne sine budike. Okwesi mbosamu dike namba ka amuribe ya. Obu ne sine budike. Pota bia buru egbe nro n'iru ogu. Gento na akpa afọ ya bụ dike odogwu. Nnekwute odogwu. Nnekwute odogwu Igbo ji eje mba, Igbo ji anụ ọgụ, Igbo ji eme ọnụ. Nnekwute odogwu ị na-efu dimkpa ifu ogodogwu imi ya. Ọ bụrụ by mouth. Ọ bụ by ranting. Gento ị na-eku afa ya ka ikuku. Nnekwute odogwu ọ nọ n'iru ọgụ, buru igwe na-akụ igwe. Isi na ibu odogwu dọ n'ilu, show yourself. Pota buru okwifunu bu pump action. Because I'm sure no matter otu Nigeria si wee kpa anyị asị, farmer mbunye unu AK-47, I know. That one I'm 100% sure. No matter otu fa si wee kpa anyị asị, Fama mbujo onu na anu sanyogo. AK. Fama, are they possible? Because they don't trust you people. You see, this is one thing. Still, these fools do not understand. You are fighting for Nigeria, you are fighting for Fulani, yet they cannot trust you enough to give you AK-47. No, is it not simple mathematics to know? They don't believe in you. Ebuog fanon again. Igbo only Igbo begin na no nwere onwe fanon again. Whatever you do, they benefit. So they cannot give you AK because they know they don't trust you, and you can change your mind at any time and turn that AK against them. You can change your mind at any time because they don't trust you and turn your AK against their police or against their army. So they cannot give you AK. They rather allow you pump action, which they know it is more inferior. Their police and their army have AK. They will allow you pump. So that before you na cock here, na ba police and army have AK, abago 10 times. This is the difference. So no matter how much you try to work, they will never trust you. Why are they not allowing you AK? Why? Ask yourself why. Upon your effort to work for them, yet they cannot allow you to carry AK. You see, very, very simple. Very, very simple mathematics. Ask yourself, why can't Nigeria allow you to carry AK? Why? Because they don't trust you. They know you can change at any time and turn that AK against them. And then you can be able to challenge them because AK is AK. But with pump that they allow you, you can easily be eliminated by those that have AK, the police and the army, their own terrorists in uniform. You see that? Is it not very simple mathematics? Very simple, unless you did not understand. Okay.
Enough is enough.
Okay.
Una mess go our land. Una mess go up our land.
Okay.
And una mahano so na continue na mess up
our
land. Una ebusi oguni gba. Enough here enwedere. Aga ebapta oguni gba ke no oguni gba blow ye. Mark my word. Any of you enwedere. Una 4 una 5 8 go dey kedere oguni gba blow ye.
Enokwa.
Una commit to go criminality. In the busi omunne. Will voice anya gentle the Yahoo and the Jamaica and young Pondo tie, Mandini na no good weba, have immediately under 24 hours. How do they hatch a carolo? Ebo on a hand in Obuniba, and what again? A jeba got soon the cabin in Obunigwe, agent details here, a jeba have a kedo on the Buniguan, blow ye. If you quote Yado, we want to see here in a course a boom negono in the Susan or in school Bunigwe, it was so moon. She will go see Anya. You can a platform that is Zog. You can a platform on Dr. Cleaner. Kahaneke. Because we are coming. Everybody na hono na. O come everybody na hono na unnicharo.
Ona dem ona bu wanzali jua for Cheluchi Akamba. We all know this. Wanzali jua for Cheluchi Akamba. Oh yes. Wanzali Juafo or Cheluchi Akamba. We know. But it will shock you. It's going to shock you. Oh yeah, shock again. Ebe kwedikali rebido. Oh yeah, shock again. It's going to shock you. Yeah, a kafuri ife. Just hold on. Kakana ganu bi kajinaka. Ezioku Bundo, please grab the microphone. Maybe you are going to be the only person to speak before we call it a night. Ezioku Bundo, grab the microphone, please. Oh, your microphone is not even connected. I'm so sorry. you have to connect, you have to allow your microphone. If you can't allow it already because you are in the studio, you can go out and come in again and make sure that your microphone is allowed. And those who have questions, if you have any question, you are free to come in and ask me your question. The link is already in the comment section, and now we have only 10 more minutes to go, or maybe 5. Maybe we'll have 5 more minutes to go. So the link is there in the comment section. If you have question, you are free. Anything that is bothering you, you are free to come in. Ezoku Bondo, you are repeating the same thing. You must allow your microphone. If you do not allow your microphone, it is impossible for you to speak. So those who have questions, you have to click the link, come in now and ask me your question. I don't read your question in the comment section. The last thing I can never do is to read your question in the comment section. So you have to come in and ask me one-on-one so we can talk. Those who do not understand, who are thinking the same way you're thinking, may be able to learn. So if you have question, come in now. The link.
Onumana apụta. Okay, yes. Onumana apụta.
After we're gonna go ahead.
Okay. Na ikuku na ikuku na nwanne m ị na-enye m obi aṅụrị eziokwu niile. Ihe nji si na ị na-enye m obi aṅụrị maka na otu isi afụ nke gị na-adị iche. Ọ na-adị iche karịsịa. Because na ebe ka nkenegodo ụmụ aja anị. Ụmụ ndị Igbo, ụmụ Biafra, ada ndị mbụ na-ekene ndewo na ụmụ Chineke biko unu ewe n'iwe mụ a na-ahụ m ahụ. Ọ na-ahụ m ezigbo ahụ ụmụ aja ala biko gbaghara m mgbede ọma, ụtụtụ ọma, anyasị ọma, ebe ọhụụ na onye esi na ikuku na anyị ma na ebe ka ọ dị ike alịlị akarịa ife nna akpa ya onye ụchụ. Ịma na oche na ịma na ha emebugo ya bifo. Kịta ka anyị nọrọ mara kedu ife mere n'alọ ndị Izọgụ, kedu ife mere n'Imo steeti bifo. All this obodo ndị a gbara ọsọ na ya. Kịta ka anyị nọrọ mara ife mere dacha obodo ahụ ji wee dị desert. Kịta ka anyị chọpụta. Because all that mere mana ọsụ ihe ụtọ ụkwụ ọsụ mgbe ohu all this ebe a niile agbara ọsọ. Nyaka these people chọrọ repeat again. And if I wait chezo that now, I won't like before because during that time, DOS and their media criminal team, nobody is talking. So I wanted a massive na the canon every day. Ki wale na this killing. I maybe to go ochua. Mba wadi da massive na the canon ya. So no we push kali wadi da massive na the canon. Iji we from Eastern Security Network. Now yaka continue again for this time. And the answer in the because he watch out the system and then after if you know the same group and disaster, all these towns, then Imo State, man, also part of Anambra also, no quite the same group who can the wake up. For Ebe Kodike is that na Ogaranyo na ya batana on these og. Nyakweslima, if not a boya jaja, Emma not to go and kidnap that person. Emma that's no Ijebu onya. Now Omega Kalon this or if on the Mezu Kalon the Gozog half in Atazi. Because now Omuno want to or JJ Pogodi with an air, but they need permission before Batana Benia. It's so fighting cardi too much. Cardi too much. And the others say like that to one year Kunatazino, gave 1 minute or Chugunda na Befa.
Yeah.
Or Chugunda na Befa. So this Ebe Kodike Alilakalia. Now this is what a clear na Chibuze Guatu. Now this is criminal na Diven na Podia.
Okay, so fire.
Okay, so fire. And the Wally War and the Wago China Samonyoshi Benjamin Umadi Bubu. All of them.
All working together.
Hanchani Nechialazu can repeat it, can have to do quite just like Imo State. But I hope with the okwu hope ụzọ dị mma kwuru number one that na mụ nwa na onwe m ahụ for hope mana o kwupuola anyị ana m alike ka o kwupụla anyị because na okwu hope ụzọ dị mma kwuru ma ọ nọ with ma o mere ma o mehie at least o kwupugolo our Biafran liberation a na-achọ ka ekwuo o kwupugolo uche na nna ana m ekele mana ana m eme ka hope ụzọ dị mma amalụ that na ndị that those government ji arụ ọrụ ụmụ mosquito na-ebe now ebe kuo dike alịlị akarịa na criminal ndị ọzọ ọndụ na commit the abomination often na commit the atrocities and I ya continue na-eme ka ndị anọ ndị izọg ọ bụ kwesịrị nsọ alọ ndị izọg all the 5 states enwe na Biafra land mana na-ekwenu ndị na-egbu anyị bakọ ha na cause everywhere and another thing na-achọkwa ime ka ndị be anyị mara maka ndị na maka na ha na-achọkwa ipush etu ethnic problem Anambra na Enugu steeti anọwa ndị Enugu asa a na-egbufa Imo steeti a na-egbufa otu akafa ife niile ife aka ha chọrọ na ipusha itu ya ka nna anyị ụmụ aja na don't listen to them ignore all of them ma okwe ma ayo ya agba nkịtị mpụ eme na be anyị na-eti but even na ayo ndị be anyị na ọnwụ na anyị na-ewepụta this information na-agwa ha nya aka wee nọ so ife na-agwafa because afụrụ m ka ọnwụ na watch zi ekwukwe ebiko adịkwa m sorry ọnwụ na watch ife na-eme kịta ihe afụ that na ndị Fulani akwụsịnata attack nwere idea nwanne na watch ya na anụzi Fulani mere nke Fulani mere for 2 weeks now anyị anụbeghị any information from them because ha mago na enwego ndị ya alụlụ for ọrụ ahụ
exactly
na wee na-achọzi ọwụzi Fulani ya abịazi chụsisi anyị no ndị si na fanwụ ndị nke anyị ka Fulani chọrọ use wee chase anyị out
ọ ya bụ ife anwa na nye ndị Igbo egbe nye ndị Igbo egbe nye IPO nye ndị Igbo egbe ka egbuo IPOB that is nye ndị Igbo egbe ka agbuo onwe ha
and oya ihe na apply ife na-eme kịta oya na apply is very very happy Adam happy na ba ya sị ka Chukwu oke abịa ma gọziele gị ikuku nna Chimu gọziele gị mmaji kwulu mmaji eziokwu niile because na every time is na ị na-abịa live o nwere the kind of joy ọ na-enye m o nwere the kind of joy ọ na-enye m special joy mana ikuku nna o nwere nwa aja na si village chọrọ ikwu okwu ama no ya dị possible biko
tinye gwa ya ka o gbuo ya nke because I just video anụ na anyị ga-eplay ya
biko 1 minute biko
ikuku na biko nwanne m nwere ihe na-ekwu ihe si ihe na-ekwu Chukwu gọziele gị biko mana alọ ndị Izọgụ biko nọ o nwere ihe m chọrọ ịyọ ọnụ chetanụ mgbe Odumeje kwuru okwu ụnụ alọ ndị Izọgụ biniri n'oge biko nọ kpọọ ụnụ je ntụrụ si ya na ọkwara onye hụrụ n'anya biko kedu ihe a ga-emechi ka ọ dị mma na ndị echekwa n'ọkwa ụnụ na-abata na-evu ụnụ a na-asụ n'ọnwa nnụ na-evu onye ahụ na-abata ụnụ weta jee ịsa polisi eji ama n'afọ ụnụ mara ego unu nwere ewedebe ivu ụnụ kpọọ ụnụ je ntụrụ ka gbaa n'isi ka erie enu ji nke anọ biko nụ alọ ndị Izọgụ ọkwa chetakwa na e ga-eme ogwu nwere ada ndị bụ ngere ọkpọwa alọ ndị Izọgụ n'ụtụtụ tata chetakwa ya gbakọta egwu gbakọta tetenụ ọkwa alọ bụ Izọgụ biko ụmụnne m ka ghara impụgo ụlọ biko Chukwu na ndị a na-agọziela m ụnụ ga-enweji mmeri ma ọ bụ jentụrụ onye obi ebere ọkwa n'ụzụzụ ka ọ na-azụ ụmụnne wọchị ya ka onye a si akọ eti ọda n'ikuku eti ọda dị Izọgụ onye abụghị anya ma nọ mmadụ alụghị ịgba aka ma ọkwa ada Chukwu na ndị a na-agọzie m njisiri ike Izọgụ biri n'ụla teten ịma je ma egwu perike ọgba na-evunye ha elu ma ọ ya na-aba na-achịwe na obilie Chukwu na ndị a na-agọziere m ụlọ ikuku na nwanne m jisi ike ikuku ka ewu nnene ife na-ahụ ya ife eze na-ahụ ya ndị iche na-ahụ ya nne m nwa m jisi ike
thank you very much.
Ndewo nwa Chineke, thank you.
Ikuku na nna m ngwanụ o jisi ike ezi nwanne m chi m gọziele gị ikuku ahụ ewu
ya maara gị mma
nna m jisi
ya maara gị mma
ngwanụ
ya maara gị mma nwa Chineke. Ndewo
ezi nwanne m.
All right, so we are going to play this very video in conclusion and then we will call it a night. Listen, this very video, I'm not just playing it. The reason why Njina for this video now is for our people to know Those people in Aaron, I still have Gentle the Yahoo's videos. We will be analyzing it tomorrow. Because no time I Trump this broadcast go up to 3 hours like yesterday. So we are going to face Gentle's video tomorrow. So I'm playing this very video now for our people who are located in Old Imo State, especially those in Arondi Zog, analyzing it and tomorrow. Not Arondi, those in Okigwe, because Arondi Zog is under Okigwe. Those in Okigwe as a whole, and those in Olo as a whole, who hope Uzodimma claim to be protecting with the Ebubago. I want you to watch this very video, listen to what they are saying, and ask yourself a question. What happened to Ebubago in these areas? Why must Ebubago remain only in Olo and Okigwe? What is their mission? That means the war of Gumi is premeditated. Is something that Fulani has already planned from Adam. Fulani has planned. You see that word of Gumi? Give Igbo youths ammunition to destroy IPOB. That is, give Igbo youths arms to fight Igbo youths. Because IPOB are the indigenous people of Biafra. They are predominantly Igbos. Right? There are other ethnic groups, I know, no doubt, but they are predominantly Igbos. So give arms and ammunition to Igbos to unalive their fellow Igbos. So these wars of Gumi has been there. It has been there for ages. That is the reason why they installed Hope Uzodimma. That is the reason why they installed Soludo. That is the reason why they installed Pitamba. That is the reason why they installed Nwifuru and his predecessor. Nwifuru and his predecessor. His predecessor, Devil Omahi, including the predecessor of Abia State Governor. What's his name? Ekpazu. Okezi Ekpazu. Including the current governor of Abia, because if he fails to dance to their tune, they will remove him. They will remove him. He's equally using his own gang of so-called vigilante, even though he doesn't call them Ebubago. They are all the same. So, Hope Uzodimma working for Fulani, I want people to ask themselves simple question with this very video that we are going to watch now. Ask yourself, why is there no Ebubago in those areas? Or are those areas not part and parcel of Imo State? Ask yourself a simple question while we play this very video and pay very, very close attention.
Progress. Build a youth, build a nation. Scatter the youth, scatter the nation. Empower the youth, empower the nation. No youth, no nation. Because His Excellency, the Executive Chairman of Abombise, in the person of Barrister Chukwu Alaribe. We greet you, sir, with due respect. We are trying to convey to you what we experienced.
Remember that this is Abombise, Abo Mbise, in Mbise. Mbise is a town located in Owerri State of Imo State of Biafra land. Mbise is a town in Owerri State of Biafra land, which is currently Mbise in Owerri zone of the old Imo State. Mbise is just a stone throw from Owerri. It's very close, right? So I want you to ask yourself, is Mbise with the sound, with the heaviness of that name? There's no any Igbo man or woman who will say that he doesn't know Mbise, even though you have not been there before. Me, I have not been there. I haven't gone to Mbise before since my life. I've not been to Mbise, but I know about that name. It's a big name in Igbo land. Mbise. Oh yes, Mbise. It's a big name. So I want all Imo people, especially those from Olu and Okigwe, to ask yourself, is there no Ebubago and the security agencies in this area as big as that name Mbise sounds? Let us watch.
This morning in our community, today, our mothers, our sisters, our wives, they went to farm this morning but surprisingly to us, they ran back to their various homes, giving us the reason that unknown persons, hoodlums, chased them away from their farm. So we immediately coordinate ourselves, the youth. As you can see, collaboration of the security of Obo. We have combed right round our bush, starting from the university side, leading to the road to our stream. We trek a link way to Umogo Amozo in search of these hoodlums. As we are speaking, we had information that they have taken the road leading to Umukabe. We are still inside the bush, searching for them, and we have taken it within ourselves that no matter what happens, we must get
I can see the network is really disturbing because the video is skipping. So I'm going to try my best to see if I can play it from another device. Very important, because we all must watch this very video. It's very important because this video proves all of us innocent, proves all of us right, and proves those who are fighting us guilty. And I want international community to equally pay attention to this very video. Very, very important. Let me try and play this video from another device while we continue.
Of this. CSO, you are here. You can as well say more about this, what you have experienced this morning. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, my able president. This is a youth president of Obovro. I am the chief security officer of Obovro and also the SA to the local government chairman. Executive chairman, please, this is Obovro. It happened that we are in a very strategic position in Abombise. We have a common boundary with Ohekelem. We have a common boundary with Amasa. And we have a common boundary with Amuzu. Round it is. We divided ourselves into three. As we are speaking here now, other groups are at our boundary with Ohekelem. Covered our boundary with Amasa. We combed all the bush that related us with Umukabe and the Opala. So here we are now. Is our boundary with Amuzunwenko. We are now moving straight to these places. This morning, some group of herdsmen came here and chased away the women that come to farm this morning. And
he said, this morning, some groups of herdsmen, that's why I'm happy, because the first one was panicking. The first man who spoke was panicking. He was unable to hit the hammer on top of the nail. He couldn't mention the names of those who came to terrorize them. But this very man who is the SA to the local government chairman of Abombise, this second man who is equally doubled, who doubles as the chief security officer of Abombise vigilante group, has mustered courage to hit the hammer on the nail and mention the names of those so-called hoodlums that invade their land and, of course, cause the havoc, the mayhem, and terrorism in Abombise. Let's continue.
the community youth president got the information. He contacted the security, and that is why we are here now, sir. Please, sir, we are calling on you to come and help us to beef up the securities in these villages. We stand in a very strategic position in Abombise. This road we are here now is their exit. Yes. Anytime they are coming from, both from Ife, also of Umbise, they will come to Amuzu. From Amuzu, here, this road you are seeing here now. Leads straight to Ungopala, to Anoyopala. So,
Ngopala. The same name I was mentioning yesterday.
please, sir, we are calling on you to come into our rescue. Yes. We need to defend ourselves.
Hmm?
No, we starting.
Hmm? Hmm? I need to play this very video. I want this video to be smooth. I want it to play
The pressure,
smoothly.
the youth are suffering a lot. Keeping late night.
He said that I know, or he said, notwithstanding the pressure, it's a shame. I'm downloading this video to another device so I can play it from another device. Very, very important. He said that notwithstanding the pressure, many of you will not understand what that means, but I will explain it to you. You understand? He said, notwithstanding the pressure. So, that means this man is aware that there is enormous pressure on the local government chairman that he's calling upon to come to their rescue, to help them with more armory. He knows 100% that there's a pressure on the local government chairman. That's why he said, notwithstanding the pressure, at the end, I'm going to play the video from a different device without interruption, without analyzing it. So let me say what I want to say now. Notwithstanding the pressure. So where is this pressure coming from? This pressure is coming from the government controlled by the Fulani. A common local government chairman in Abombise is under pressure for supporting local vigilante that the youths of Abombise gather themselves together to form without the attachment, without the order, without the implementation, without the hand of the state government led by Hope Uzodinma in it. Without the attachment of state government led by Hope Uzodinma in it. Abombise youths mustered courage to form a local vigilante group to combat the terrorism of Fulani herdsmen. So ask yourself, where is Ebubago? Ebubago is somewhere in Okigwe, fighting Biafra Liberation Army, their own flesh and blood, who volunteered themselves to fight the Janjaweed to leave our land for us to be free. Ebubago, formed by Hope Uzodinma, is there in Okigwe. Ebubago is somewhere in Imo, fighting Biafra Liberation Army, while Fulani herdsmen terrorist is having a field day. Field day. In Mbise, in Obowo, in Ngopala, because they mentioned all those names. It did not come from me. Herdsmen were busy kidnapping our people in our zone, and there's no Ebubago there. So I want people to ask themselves, where is the Ebubago? Why would they station in Okigwe? To do what? Only to fight Biafra Liberation Army, not for your security. Remember that Biafra Liberation Army was not there to fight you or to destroy you. Biafra Liberation Army is there because they have found that very place conducive for them to station their barracks in order to fight the Janjaweed and come out victorious. So you should be very, very happy that your land witnessed the battle of Biafra freedom. In years to come, it's going to be a history that the battle of Biafra was fought in your land. That you witness it. Your children will say, our grandfather told us the history of how the Battle of Biafra was fought in our land. It is a badge of honor. What did they do? They send a Bubago, they form a Bubago there to fight them. While other places where there is no Biafra Liberation Army, a Bubago is not there, and Fulani is wreaking havoc. Let me play from a different device and see if it's going to be straight.
Youth progress. Youth progress. Build a youth, build a nation. Scatter the youth, scatter the nation. Empower the youth, empower the nation. No youth, no nation. Because His Excellency, the Executive Chairman of Abombise, in the person of Barrister Chukwu Alaribe. We greet you, sir, with due respect. We are trying to convey to you what we experienced this morning in our community. Today, our mothers, our sisters, our wives, they went to farm this morning, but surprisingly to us, they ran back to their various homes, giving us the reason that unknown persons, hoodlums, chased them away from their farm. So we immediately coordinate ourselves, the youth, as you can see, collaboration of the security of Obo. We have combed right round our bush, starting from the university side, leading to the road to our stream. We trek a link way to Umogo Amozo in search of these hoodlums. As we are speaking, we had information that they have taken the road leading to Umukabe. We are still inside the bush, searching for them, and we have taken it within ourselves that no matter what happens, we must get to the root of this. CSO, you are here. You can as well say more about this, what you have experienced this morning. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, my able president. This is a youth president of Obovro. I am the chief security officer of Obovro and also the SA to the local government chairman. Executive chairman, please, this is Obovro. It happened that we are in a very strategic position in Abombise. We have a common boundary with Ohekelem. We have a common boundary with Amasa. And we have a common boundary with Amuzu, Mwenkwa, Abuzu Mwafo. Around these communities, we divided ourselves into three. As we are speaking here now, other groups are at our boundary with Ohekelem. Right now, we have covered our boundary with Amasa. We combed all the bush that related us with Umohi, Umukabe, and the Opala. So here we are now is our boundary with Amuzu Wenkwo. We are now moving straight to these places. This morning, some group of herdsmen came here and chased away the women that come to farm this morning. And the community youth president got the information. He contacted the security, and that is why we are here now, sir. Please, sir, we are calling on you to come and help us to beef up the securities in these villages. We stand in a very strategic position in Abombise. This road we are here now is their exit. Yes. Anytime they are coming from, both from Ife, all side of Umbise, they will come to Amuzu. From Amuzu here, this road you are seeing here now leads straight to Ungopala, to Onoyopala. So please, sir, we are calling on you to come into our rescue. Yes. We need to defend ourselves. Notwithstanding the pressure, the youth are suffering a lot, keeping late night, looking at the roads and everywhere. And as I'm talking to you, I've called the Sariki of Imo State. He's here to pick his call. I want to give him the information that he should please talk to the headers that is here. We don't want them anymore. They don't come here. They will come here and rape our women, rape our girls, rape our mothers, destroy the farmlands in the name that they are feeding their cows. So we don't want them any longer in this community. Please use your good office, please, sir, to contact the Sariki of Imo State. I will also call him to let him know that this community, we don't want their herdsmen any longer in this place because they are killing our people.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
and
sir.
God bless you. God bless Abombise. God bless Imo State. God bless Nigeria.
You are welcome.
All right. I don't have much to say anymore. You have heard him. The man said it all. Maybe we're going to, because network is very, very bad. From my end, it's difficult for me to play it, pause and play it again. So we are going to revisit this very video once again, not today, but next time. Because this video said it all. And this is fresh, not old video, it's new. It's very, very new. This is video of end of last month, not quite long, just end of July. I don't have much to say anymore. You have heard it. Just end of July. This video is like 2 weeks old or less than that, maybe 1 week, because just end of this July just go far now. Today is 4th. This very end of July. You see? So we're going to revisit it, but not today anymore. So my people, thank you all. May God bless you for listening. May God bless our leaders, Mazinam Dekano, our Prime Minister Mazi Samonepa, and of course the Biafra Liberation Army personnel. May God bless you all. May God bless whatever you lay hand upon, as long as it is something genuine and legit. May God bless you, bless your family, bless all the truthful Biafrans and those who genuinely want Biafra. From me, from here, with all the love in my heart, it is good evening.
Wow, ụmụnne ka eke unu si wee fụ ya. Ama that na tata ụdachi nwere ihe gbara ụnụ gharị adaọkwa nsị ahụ.
Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must.
And that tradition will come back is when Biafra comes. You do those who you are in the studio, you are now on this
abomination. Often when I call him
Imo people, especially.
Wow, Umajane. I want to break eba. Ona anọ n'ife ikuku na akwụlọ lesi onwere onye nwere okwu. Ọ bụrụ na onwere onye nwere okwu ikwu contribute, line is open for like that is our tradition si wee dị. Do you have something to say? Ọrando Igbo. Unu n'anya unu afọ that na mkpu anyị na-eti na-amịta mkpụrụ mfat. Ọ na-amịta ezigbote mkpụrụ. And I'm happy na ọ na-amịta mkpụrụ. Yes, because so yeah, some people aghọtaghọ ihe a na-eme, ihe a na-akọ aghọta. Because I believe that na unu enwere media team. Ọ na-esi nwee kịta ndị na-eti mkpu during mgbe aha ndị a na-amasaka Osumo, Osifitokwa, all these places who goes to today. I hope that na unu enwere media team ihe a ya eleme. But I thank God Chineke gọzila anyị nwee ike inwe media team nwere ike na-agwa ndị be anyị na-ekwe ka o si wee dị elo na ụtụtụ ọma
Adanne nna anyị ọgwụgodo onye nwụrụ anwụ nke ahụ na-anya ohe nke ahụ ekpube anya ohe ya wụ ihe ọ n'ọrụ a eme n'izu ọgụ ndị a na-anata ejekwa igwe ya wụ igwe maka ahụrụ m ebe popu n'ụzọ dị nje na-akpakọ ebe a mkpa ọ gwazie ya igwe akpọzie ya onye ahụ na-abata igwe akpọzie ya si ya na onye ahụ na-abata ewee mara saịdị ọ nọ na mgbago biko ebe ka dameji nọdụ dameji ọ na-anụkwa nke a dọkịta dameji ụnụ ya na dị nke Chidịba pa na-anụkwa dị ibe a wute ugo na-acha anya kwarakwara ka mmanụ
ịfụra na kedu afọ ya nụ nke anyị kpọrọ dameji ise kedu onye ibe one nọ
ebe ahụ ekpugoro asị asụ ọkpọkpọ oyibo benna ya na-egwu ebe ahụ ọ nọ sef ọmada ebe chekwuru ebe
o si saịdị a Chidi si Enugu gburu ndị Enugu na-aga Chidi ọkwa onye Enugu steeti ka ọnwụ ọ na-egbu ndị Enugu na-aga iwocha all the atrocities niile all the kpaịkpa ya na-akpa anyị n'Enugu steeti wụ Chidi onye ka o ji wee kpọọ ọbata obi asị bọsụ mgbe ọbata obi nụ ya ọbata obi stọpụrụ all these people ya maxi organ harvester ọbata obi kwụsịrị maxi organ harvester so o metụtara Chidi ịmana Chidi sụ ya wụ dọkịta na Canada onye ma ndị ọ na-asọplai organ ndị Enugu steeti
na-egwu atụwo ndị Igbo Izuọgụ biko binienu na ọdụkwa ka ọ bụrụ ka Chineke debere anyị ibe a biko na bininenu ewerebe obube agụ gbaa ndị okirikiri je na asad na-akpa arụ ụmụnne nenenu ngwa n'eke ọ na-anakọ nọmba ndị mmadụ igwe na-anatazi ọkpọ ya hei onye dị etu a nwa perikoma ma onye dị etu a na-abata kpọrọ ya n'ụzọ wee amagodo ego ole dị na akaụntụ kpọba ụfara n'inwe akaụntụ n'ikuku dị na ya amagodo ego ole dị na akpọ ụmụ Igbo tetere nụ n'ụra Dr. Dameji ọ na-ekwuchikweri okwu ọ dị akwụzi okwu abụrụ m ọ mechiziri ọnụ
mba dameji wụnụ ọ na-ese adameji nke ewu ọ maka o si eme nke dameji a na ndo elechaji kaadị ọnwụ dị senten chaledi of lecha ọ na-nwe ofu ihe so
eji m asụrụ na ndị a mavụ ndụba wụ oge nkere ma anụ
nọmba wan ọdatiche dameji ahụ amadị m onye ibe ọnwa awụ dameji onye Anambra anyị
ọ na program ka a na-okwu ọzọ mbọdị kpọm onye nnobi
ọkwa ifuna ya esi eziokwu I can remember ọ ka iwere na-abụ
negodu ma ife niile a ma Pito Chineke mekwa ebere adị o nwere okwu ọbata obi ekwuru ndị ahụta ha ịma na o nwere program ọbata obi na-ego ọbata obi wee sịfa na ndị akịta ụfara anyị gbakwara ha okirikiri na ọnwụ na ambishọn ha ji bịa na ọnwụ na ha emeghe na ha ga-ahụkwa anụ na-adịrị ndị ahụ ha na-enye onye kọmanda ha nọ n'akụkụ n'ọkwa onye Fulani and ndị a ọpụtụ kịta isike kpuruve aka na-eche mgbe a ga-eje gbafe egbe ma agbọọ nafa agbọba biko Izuọgụ ibe nna ya ụnụ ọ na-ahụ nna tie nwata ihe ọkpọkọta ya nso biko chọwanụ jentụrụ bụ ya jentụrụ ya kpọpụtara ya ma nna ha dị ma ọbata obi ya biko chọwanụ ya yọọ ya betuo unu nwa ahụ ka fa wụtara kọmanda so na fa na ụnụ ghara Izuọgụ isi ọtọ na ụnụ ghara anyị Igbo nna n'aka nwanne ekidnap bụkwa mmadụ ekenu isi ọtọ onye ọbụla nọ na Brighton kwuwe na ọbata obi ya bụrụ ezigbo mmadụ biko na ụmụnne m biko hapụnụ ihe niile a na-eme hapụnụ obere nwa ọnwụ ọsọ ntị hapụnụ kpọọ na ya nna na-Izuọgụ aha ya ụnụ n'aka ma ndị chifu na ụnụ hụrụ kịta na panchawa ihe na-aya ụnụ mgbalukat ya kpọọ fon akpọ onye a ma a na-abata polisi eskọ ndị so ga-abata ịma ha ndị ọnwụ ndị Fulani duga abata ewere gubuje ebe e ga-ebidego hei ụmụnne megharịkwa n'ahụ nne biko ka ha bụgo ndị ọzọ kwuwe kama agwa m onye ọnwụna mepekwa ya n'anya Izuọgụ mepekwa ya n'anya
Izuọgụ na ụmụ Igbo niile mepe anya onye ọnwụna mepe anya all of us Igbo niile ọnwụ sọnsọ ala ndị Izuọgụ ọwụrụ sọnsọ ha ndo nna m ka chifo
nne m
ndị ọjọọ Hello?
Hello.
Anna m mgbede
Ada.
ọma. Ụtụtụ
Mgbede
ọma,
ọma.
ụtụtụ ọma ezi nwanne m
Mgbede.
side nke m.
Anyị nọ n'aja ala, anyị ga-anọzi mgbede ọma.
Ọ ya.
Biko, ọ dịcha m n'ikwu oke okwu, ihe na-eme anyị chere anyị n'aka.
Yes.
Ebe ahụ ndị ahụ nọ mmiri.
Netwọk gọ na-akpasụkwa iwe. Hello nna m. Netwọk ga-ekwe ekwe ahụ. Hello? Netwọk ya adị mma chaa.
Ada, good evening.
Mgbede ọma, mgbede ọma.
Ekuku na ịgbalị ala nna m. Dewo.
Yes.
Ihe m si kwụ, achọrọ m ịkpọkọ ụmụnne anyị ndị abụọ Mbaise, ụmụnne anyị ndị Nnarambụ, ụmụnne anyị ndị Ọzara Egbeelu, ndị Ọkwụ, ndị Avụvụ, ndị Amakọhịa, ndị Ugiri, ndị Oziri, Ikembara, Ọgada, Ata, Ụmụhụ, Iho, Ụzọ Agba, Mbieri, Yafotu Imi, Ofotu Anyụ, Ihetu Uboma, Umueze 1, Umueze 2, all these our brothers. Obelo. They have paid our content creators to put the blame on us.
Sure.
They have paid our content creators to smoothen. You watch all the content creators. Okuhani Nenala, he defend the Fulani.
Yes.
And I you know, Ukwa Fulani, no Ukwa Igbo. So, Oslo, I encourage this man that came to do this thing. I encourage other youth communities, village Nine, Biko, Eziamikedu, all those our bushes, and when they got here because civilization, is a big man. Our rivers, Erushi Channel here, that very Judia, it's in Nama. So everybody, Tetanora, everybody, every community. Every community in there neighboring communities in this because even they say start to push them, they are coming towards this way because communities in the mention they know the Anambisebara, so it's everywhere. Onyola, Tetanora, our politicians then. Because now having a security with them, and most of them be now, most of them be now Port, most of them be Abuja, most of them be Lagos. You don't really have first receivers, and all of have more fortified. There are people they pour us in their houses. So, okay, Rulo, if there's any community arrangement, security arrangement, you have to key into it. At that program, one guy, Harrison, he was encouraging his own community. Or one the community, where community they want to know diaspora. All the diaspora people in every community. It's time to call home. It's time to ginger people at home to form security. It's time
to help them, not to ginger them, help them because on the outside,
yes,
bring themselves out. On the outside, who's in the eye, make sure that them don't lack.
Now them go ginger. Now them go ginger the movement. On the outside, the ginger. So we are calling on everybody because anyway, some communities in the when the budget the millions there, you must have the litage good. You have to even
get people to understand that this is a national emergency. Government agaghị declare national emergency or no. It's you that will protect your communities because Adan Jishike
Thank you very much.
Ikukuna Walala just like my brother Kuru Mommy had plan that he said when they are coming, that squad God, the angels of the living God will destroy all of you.
Oh, destroy God already.
Squad ahụ si ga-abata n'ala Igbo n'ala anyị squad gacha ibia ama onye ogwu si squad mgbe ha ga-abịa those men nwanne ka m gwa gị ihe ọbụla sọrọ gị gwụọ igwe ogbunigwe ndị Igbo bụ okwu ị ga-eje egbu ị ga-eke nwa Izọgụ gbagbuo ya ite ogbunigwe ahụ only one ogbunigwe ga-destroy all of you.
Ịnọ na ibe mmadụ na-ekwu n'ọrụ onye fụrụ ọgọ n'anya onye fụrụ obodo n'anya onye fụrụ ndị be ha n'anya o kwesịrị use this kind of comment.
Mmadụ were ogbunigwe kee ya n'ogbunigwe. God punish you ebegodike ikuku mmiri na-egwu mmiri na-aṅụ nkwala gị isi ihe ọbụla ị na-eji eri nkwala gị isi you will suffer and perish. Useless man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm on a network go no network.
Problem enwegawo ndị Mbaise na ndị Ngọkpala. Majority of them niile nwecha nna ma wee ndị akwụkwọ sadojucha. So a na-ekwu ihe ndị asefụ ha na-adịghị emekụta ha. Ka m gwa gị ike wezokwu. Nna ma ndị ahụ hụrụ mmega ihe ndị ahụ. Ọcha ndị Mbaise na ndị Ngọkpala nwecha nna ma ahụ. Kpọrọ ndị Awụsa pojuo ha. A na-erepụ ụmụ nwaanyị na-erepụ ndị chọrọ ọrụ. Mmiri ahụ ị hụrụ ha nọ n'ime na-emedatịrị mmiri ọgwụ. Mmiri ọgwụ onye Mbaise nọ na this platform ga-ema na ihe mkpu na this platform ga-nọ na ihe mkpu nnama ndị anyị ọpịara ya bụ nnama ndị Mbaise na ndị Ngọkpala so ihe m nwere ikwu ndị ewu
ndị politicians aka ha dọchakwa na that nama
ihe m gwara gị na enwe kpanọ na ihe ndị gwara ya the truth kwesịrị eme
ikwuru eziokwu ọdụ nka m okwuru ihe a nwanne nyi ya na all this namas awọkwa ndị Fulani n'ọkwa ndị Igbo by ndị nọ na this big names ndị na-eme business of that nama were kpọrọzie ndị Fulani ọ na-emebisiri anyị ife. Nna m thank you very much. Network ga-ebidokwa again.
So
Nna m thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No. Even nama ndị ahụ kwesịrị amala ndị nwe enu oge elu onye mgbe eyi edepụtaba afa ndị nwe dat nama akpọwa ha afa onye mmanụ onye na-eme dat business nama nwe nama na-emebisiri ndị be anyị ife ekwesịrị inye anyị names of those people ka a na-afa ndị be anyị kwesịrị ịma ebe problem anyị si ndị be anyị kwesịrị ịma ndị fly n'anya na ndị kpọrọ anyị asị. Our people need to know these people. Are you questioning and hide? No. Continue hiding these people is not good. No. All of them exposed. Because if they are not on social media, then how they are like here. How they are like here. So, ndị buying in a mandu wave here. Amandonga young with that TV. What their names? Gwa Biafra ka ndị Biafra ndị Igbo mara ndị na-egbufe anụ ndị Igbo mara ndị na-ekpepụtara anyị ndị Fulani ndị Igbo mara ndị na-ekpepụta Fulani ndị na-elepe our mothers and our sisters and fathers mara ndị na-egbu nne na nna anyị na ha jee ugbo ndị Igbo kwesịrị ịma ndị ha wụ ekwesịghị ị na-ezo the identity for anything. Ụmụnne m ekene m ụnụ asị nka Chukwu oke abịa ma gọziele m ụnụ ụmụ aja anyị the only thing anyị na-achọ ime ka ụnụ mara ụdachi na ana m aya ụmụ Igbo niile ihe niile anyị na-akụwasịkwa n'isi na-ekwu awọkwa n'ihe ọzọ n'ọkụ unu mepee anya onwere mgbe anyị alafu n'ọkwa for dị mma ụnụ because ọ dịrị ụnụ mma ọ dịrịgo anyị mma. Ndị be anyị si na onye nọ n'ụlọ n'ọla onye nọ n'ama, onye nọ n'ama n'ọla onye nọ n'ụlọ. Ụnụ nwa nọ n'ụlọ ahụ n'ọla anyị nwekwa ndị nọkwa n'ama ịfụkwa n'ibe anyị ji wepụta n'ama ọkwa iji were nọkwa n'ụnụ nwa ndị nọ n'ụlọ. Ọgụ anyị na-anọ kịta, ọgụ anyị na-anọ ụmụnne m, ọ dị very important. Biko expose ife na-eme na be anyị steady and don't ife anyị nọ na ya now. Onye ka ha chọrọ ka ha distract anyị every time na ya bịa na social media na-agba egwusi mpụ a na-eme na be anyị, anya ya dị elu n'ife na-eme na be anyị. Ha nye ifufe chọrọ and anyị agwana ha no way. Ọdụgo now osimi be alert. Anyị emego mgbe anyị melie for now. Anyị ekwuze mana o nwere ife nchọrọ ime ka some people mara ihe because o nwere ndị na-asị m ọkwa ọbata obi ese sa ya emezina attack. Ha jee na social media, ha jee na social media na afọ ihe na-eme na social media. Ha jee na Twitter afọ ihe na-eme na Twitter. Ka afọ onye ndụ na-eme onye expose. Ke ndụ gele ntị ife okwulu, ke ndị egeghị ntị. These people ask na fa nweta the message. But let me tell you people something. Anything ọ na mfụrụ oge nkele na-eme adịghị mma. Mma apụta ebe a kwuonya. O nwere something oge nkele kwuru yesterday. Chere ka ntinyere ya ụnụ ka ụnụ fụ. Odo ana m like imix ikuku na message hapụnụ ka ọ dị echi niile ka anyị use. Adị m like ije imix ikuku na program. Ana m like ịhapụ otu ahụ o si mie. So mgbe o luzele echi ka ngosi ụnụ information oge nkele pasịrị ka m judu na esi adịsi information anyị pasịrị kedu ife o minuru, kedu ihe ibu n'obi. Ọnwụ ma this once is not attack. Na njụrụ oge nkele ajụjụ ọ na njụrụ Ngozi Alabaeze ajụ sị kedu ebe a na-ege nọ. Ịsa anyị na ị nwere amị aka na-egbu ndị be anyị. I need to ask her that question. It's not attack. Attack ụnụ ọnwụ na mbịa na-akpọ iyi ụnụ watch adị m akpọzi Alabugolo. I don't know. Ọ na m akpọzi terrorist. Onye ọ na m ihe o presently. Onye ọ na m ihe ọnwụ. Enide m na-abịa na akpọ for now. Ọbata obi enyere ọdasị. Say onye ọ na-agba break. Unu emezina onwe unu attack. Unu akpadizina onwe unu. I respect that. Mana onwere ifo ya anam that na unit na ọbụ na mfụrụ Ngozi mere wee ya etinye ndị be anyị na danger. Ha gba m nkịtị. Emba nọ. Emba o onye ha daba. Mmemme ka ndị be anyị marakwa the danger ngwe Ngozi mere ife o presently. Ka ndị be anyị hafụ ịnazikwa eje na ya. The danger ife oge nkele mere ife o presently. Ka ndị be anyị marakwa amara. So no ife dị na ya. So o nwere ihe oge nkele kwa. I will bring it up tomorrow. Ka anyị jụọ ya ajụjụ. This is me. Ndewo na ụmụ aja. Kacha ifo na ụmụnne m Chimugozie ka ọ dị na-eche ụmụ aja na ụla dole edo ka na-enye unu niile ụmụnne m. Nụ ya laa n'udo tetekwa n'udo. Chelenu m ise. Kacha ifo no.